Smart Oasis,
No. What are you doing?
Are you leaving Bayern? Are you fucking leaving?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Will be their trends real?
Characters.
He ran out of characters,
I've been here for about how many seasons now? 3 seasons. And
Rams will kidnap the ball boy, and Rams will be the guy who like, the champions. Wait. Aren't you a bit old to?
This is one of my favorite moments on this stream, when they found a way to write a bigger message on the name. AJ in the mud. AJ.
Wait. We'll get there. We'll
is that a segment? Is that a segment?
Yeah, it is. Yes. Yes. We'll make it a short segment. So guys, welcome to the show. So let me just present the show. So guys, we're going to be talking about Vini Mbappe, talking about how Mbappe has still managed to maintain his goal scoring record in every single game, because penalties count. Hold up, penalties count. So I'm sorry, penalties are still goals. They're still goals, so they still count. We're going to talk about.
So Messi is the goat.
So we're going to talk. No. That. So we're going to talk about Real Madrid. What's going wrong? What is wrong with Mbappe? What has happened? Did PSG poison him? Did PSG poison Mbappe the way they poisoned R9 in 1998? So and talk about Vini as well, and just the whole Real situation. We're going to talk about Kompany, and you know what? I'm going to allow Samasi to talk. So Samasi is going to host that section. Samasi is going to talk about Bayern Munich, Kompany, and what they've been doing since had the past shows. Samasi, you're going to be hosting that section. And Samasi, in English, not in German, thank you, and no swearing, because kids are watching. This is a PG show, and we'll run things off with an apology to Chelsea Football Club, an apology to the badge. We are cooking, and we are Abdallah. We're ready. Abdallah, we're ready. So the last section is an apology to Chelsea, an apology to Kojak, and we're going to talk about whether we should promote interracial dating. Interracial dating and everything. So we're going to talk about that.
Wait,
so guys,
are we talking about AJ?
Yes, yes. But no, that's going to be like the starter and those men. So guys, that's what we have the show. Remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new. This show will be on all of the podcasts. So obviously on Spotify, Amazon, all that stuff. And if there's anything you wish to add to the show, feel free to send in a super chat. Remember, your super chats and your dubs help to keep this channel fresh. And because Smash this year, it helps me to help the poor. Dime, drop it on Reddit, please. Thank you very much. So now,
can hear you.
Now let's now. So guys, this is going to be very brief.
Bomb J, come on, man.
Guys, this is going to be very. So guys,
Bomb J, man.
I might have seen. So guys, I'm going to put up an image. I think this is the best thing to do. So streets.
Into my average.
Because there's a few images.
What if it stop? What if it guys? So guys, I'm gonna ask a question to the streets. So streets, is this image real?
Yes, it is. It's real. It's real. It's real.
Streets, is this image real?
It's real.
Oh my lord.
Adaj. That's a yellow. That's a yellow. Okay, guys, is Is this image real? I shouldn't be laughing. Is this image real?
Yes, it's real, HH. It's real. Even Saeed.
Guys, it can't be real. Guys, look at his face. How is that real?
It is.
It's real.
I don't think you understand. This happened the entire fight.
Also, that's what you call a beat down, man.
Okay. Here's the because I didn't watch.
fight.
Okay, so my name is just a brief summation of the fights, just briefly.
5 rounds of this. That's the fight.
Oh, so Dubai did this to him like the whole five rounds.
Yeah. Every time AJ went forward trying to hit.
Wait, so hold on. My name is.
Every time AJ went forward trying to hit Dubois, this is what happened. Just you all beat down HH. Like, and you can pull up my AVI.
No, what's in round one?
He got
knocked down in round 1.
You got knocked out twice.
Yeah.
Okay. What round was this?
5.
5.
So this is the 5th round. This punch.
Yeah, that's one of the
Oh
knockout.
my god!
But the knockout in round 5 HH is my AVI.
Wait. Oh no! I got it here. See, guys, this is where you have to think about whether you want to keep on going.
Yeah, man. Put the fries in the
Guys.
bag. You're finished.
Guys, guys, this is bad. This is sorry. Kenny, go for it. Kenny.
You know what the worst is?
Kenny.
When you got knocked out, that one, yeah, you're trying to get up. Your body.
No, because see, that was the worst thing. Because it's the worst thing where like, okay, wait, do you remember? Oh gosh, what's that guy? You know the guy that's with Golden Boy Promotions. What's
Oscar de la Hoya?
Deontay.
no, like Oscar de la
Davis.
Hoya's like right hand man.
Canelo?
No, you know, like he's black and he's a very defensive fighter and so
David
forth.
Haye, Derek Chisora.
Why am I forgetting this guy? There's someone in the streets most known. Like basically, he's the guy that's always next to De La Hoya, and he retired briefly because his last fight he got knocked out of the freaking ring, which was bad.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't remember either. I think I know the guy you're talking
I mean, basically, when you see his, I don't know. I'm just flashing. I mean, some of the streets, basically, he's like De La Hoya's friend. He's always with De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotions, but something like that.
Bernard Hopkins?
Yes, thank you.
Bernard Hopkins.
Guys,
Hopkins.
watch his last fight. He got knocked out the ring. So my thing is that, guys, this is a bad knockdown.
This was bad. The knockdown.
Kenny, this
first
was
round.
bad.
No, for me, one of the worst one. I think the worst one was in the 3rd round. The guy, if you see his legs, that left leg.
Okay, guys, hold on. You're not listening. Okay, so guys, how many times did this guy get knocked down?
He
AJ.
got knocked down twice,
7, 8,
and then one knockout.
7, 8.
I think,
total,
yeah,
7, 8.
I think 3, no?
Yeah.
Because
No,
he got
it was
knocked
2.
out once in the
One of them he slipped, so he was 2 knocked
yeah.
down, and then
Okay.
one knockout, and then the
His
knockout.
ankle got twisted. His ankle got twisted.
Nah, don't
Yeah,
use
the
that as an
ankle got
excuse. He
twisted.
got violated the entire fight.
It was bad. I knew after the first round that it's over.
No, but Samasi, his ankle twisted because he got banged in the face. It wasn't like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
stepped back.
Yeah. No, no, you see, my thing is, do you think he recovers from this?
Get him
No,
out.
he's
He's
not.
done.
No,
Get out.
he's
Get out.
done out, yeah.
Retire, man. If I
Because HH, he knocked out France.
Wait, so hold on. Money mace.
Because HH, you know what's so funny? I went back and I watched the interview when he knocked out MMA fighter Francis Ngannou, and Eddie Hearn was like, "This right here, this is the baddest man on the planet." And
No, but see, you look at that Francis Ngannou. That's we've had this like. No, but I know, but even if see, there are knockouts where there are brutal knockouts where it's hard to come back from those knockouts. And for Ngannou, even if MMA tags, you're a boxer, that's because there's certain boxers that it destroys your confidence. Like you begin to second guess yourself as a human being, like as a human, as a man.
Ngannou had him on ropes. Because there was signs.
Yeah, because the whole thing is that AJ's starting to do this whole. He's come back and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm this new AJ, this more ferocious, dangerous AJ." How can the dangerous?
Hell no! That's what I've not watched the fight. This is worse than Ruiz.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
Oh yeah,
Ruiz is a fluke. Ruiz
No, and also like Ruiz, like the knockdowns were just like, yeah, this was brutal. Like this was like, bro, that image that people say isn't altered. That is one of the craziest. Also, basically, if that image is real, you're done because that affects you for the whole fight. So if he got knocked out like that, you can never be fully focused for the rest of the fight.
Recover.
This was a domination. That was what a domination.
That image, that's some Daffy Duck Porky Pig.
Whoa.
No, it was Looney Tunes. It was Looney Tunes.
It's just a sad ending to what people say is this era of heavyweight boxing because Fury got knocked down by Usyk and just got dominated. Wilder lost to Zhile Zhang. And
Oh, he's a
AJ
good,
goes
bro.
out like this. Oh,
No,
my
the Wilder
God.
one was
That's a
coming.
trash
Wilder's
era,
been
man.
so crap for so long.
Yeah, no. But you know what the weird thing is? I would still want to see a Wilder Joshua fight.
No, please.
No,
No,
but it can
I
happen
don't.
now.
And also, you don't think about Joshua Wilder's that could go either way.
Yeah,
Because the thing is, if your chin is like this, Wilder is a trash boxer. He only needs one hit, and if Dubois can do this to you, who knows what Wilder can do?
Oh, it's not even him. Deontay Wilder.
Okay, so last thing this, and then we'll go to football.
Many other.
So would you say Joshua should retire? So I said retire.
Yeah.
Nah, give me the Wilder fight because now they're both washed. I can have it. So it's like watching two old men.
You know, it's one of those things where like one last payday. Wilder.
Yeah, for both of them. For both of them.
Yeah, what is one last payday pull up? Because my thing though is that I think that fight, people would still watch that fight because it's like, bro, because you know that you're gonna see a knockout. You're seeing a knockout.
Well, let's be real, AJ. He's gonna be fighting YouTubers on KSI's Misfits Boxing.
Nah, come on.
Nah, relax.
No, don't
It
do
wasn't
that.
that bad.
Don't do
It wasn't
that.
Nah, but
No,
we
if we know like Joshua trying to be a champion, like is over. That was his last chance.
Yeah, no. But here's the thing.
They gave
It
him
was
this to
over.
line
No,
him
it
up
was
for the
over
Usyk.
before this. After the second Usyk loss, he can fight Usyk 100 times. He can never beat him. Never.
No, but
He can fight Usyk
had
100
this
times. He
fight-
can never beat him.
He had this fight hoping that Fury would beat Usyk. The minute Fury lost, he's done
Yeah,
because he can't
yeah.
fight him a third time. You
No.
can't lose three
You
times.
can't fight
Yeah,
him third time.
I think the hopes to win a world title is over because it was a world title fight. At least he could have won a championship, but today.
Yeah. I mean, like this is okay. So you don't think he? Because I'm sure there was a rematch clause. You don't think he looks for a rematch? You just think he?
Rematch.
No.
I don't think there's no rematch.
No, wait, hold on. There's no rematch.
There's nothing to rematch.
Yeah, there's no rematch.
No, there's no rematch because the boy is fighting the winner. of the
Rematch
Usyk.
after this.
Nah,
It's a generation.
You see, no, but did you know what the thing is that social media is so harsh because AJ, they're going to put that photo on newspapers. They're going to put it on billboards. It's going to be all over. Like, this is.
Live. It was harsh live, AJ. Live. It was even bad live, AJ.
But the worst bit is he was talking so much before the fight as well. He was like, "Oh, you don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know what I'm about to do."
Even during the fight, I remember he got knocked down the second time, and then he started talking trash to the.
Why is you need to relax? Why is you need to relax? Why is you need to relax? Yeah, no. Okay, did he say anything after the fight? Did he start going crazy after the fight, or he just left?
Nah. He was just humble.
No, he paid his respect. He didn't say anything crazy.
Okay. So he actually like talked to Dubois and then.
Yeah.
You know what? Just call it. Yeah. Call it a day.
Because that's
Man.
acceptable. That's acceptable.
There's no rematch because Dubois is fighting the winner of Usyk and Fury.
Or the rematch of that.
Yeah, to unify the belt.
Wow. Okay, look, man. It is what it is. Okay, let's roll. Wow.
You're disgraceful for saying there should be a rematch.
No, because I'm just saying, like, look, if a rematch clause is a rematch clause, but I'm like, look,
you can't rematch after that happened to you for 5 rounds.
Can I just say really quickly, guys?
okay, Erica, go for it. And also, Erica, so that you were in a space where it says Catholicism is false. But keep going, though. Keep going. Eric, I see all. But Eric, keep going.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, so I know what to do for next time. Anyway, so as I was saying, HH, I think you're very very harsh. You know, you said social media is harsh, but you know, you just spend like 10 minutes laughing at someone who got his
what?
You know, he got assaulted in front of millions of viewers, and you found it very funny and
Eric, lie to me. Eric, lie to me and say this isn't funny. Lie to me.
No, I thought it was actually pretty scary. It's like a horror film. So I hope no kids were watching. Because,
Eric, okay. Now I know this. Eric, I'm an AJ guy, bro. AJ is a Niger guy, so of course I support him. But I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why he got
that was funny.
After
And also,
this-
let's be real. Joshua himself would find it funny as well. That's the key
No,
thing.
he
He'd find it funny as well.
wouldn't.
Yeah. After time has passed, Joshua will be like, you know what,
If
guys,
that
this is
happened to you
funny.
in the street, would you laugh at yourself?
No, not immediately. A week later, it's freaking hilarious. A week
There's
later.
no way. This was the highest attendance at Wembley ever, and he got knocked out like that. Do you think that's funny, dude? Hey, no way, man.
No, because the worst thing was.
Nah, you can't do.
No, it's not even strong. Not even done.
You can't do Spinneroonie.
Oh man.
Because the worst thing, you know, it says a gesture just stayed there. The worst thing was him trying to get up.
Australian breakdancer.
Oh no. Okay, look, man. Let me click these jobs and then we'll go to our first thing. So shout out to
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's double the amount, man.
No, that's crazy. That is.
I've seen some of the upcoming.
AJ woke up and I did you guys. Oh man, this is guys. You need to chill.
No,
man.
HH, no, you don't support this guy. You don't support him. You wouldn't laugh like this if you.
Wait, Anthony Osimhen's fake top. Wing, as in no, don't do this, man. Don't do this, man. Nigerian high jumper missed 4 big chances today. Okay. Oh wow, Galatasaray sucks, but shut up. Please, AJ moving like Madrid with all that hype and history, man. Oh, come, don't do that, man. Don't do that. YSK, Eric, were you there to welcome? Oh, Eric.
No, I wasn't. Look, what are you talking about? What is this?
Kevin, he's talking about AJ when he got
So
knocked out.
AJ died, so he's dead now.
Kelvin, Anthony Joshua couldn't damage Dubois because he was hitting Dubois with his pillow. And before the fight, Joshua headbutted lockers and forgot his strategy. Oh, wow. I mean, no, bro.
It wasn't strategy. It's just
No, bro. You know, before the knockdown, Dubois has a good chin. Those were some big hits from Joshua.
No, not a good, a very hard chin.
Yeah, no, because bro, I was like, did you see how hard those punches were? And he took it.
It's tough.
No, but they say it's tough though. Did you see the Joe Joyce knockout?
I did.
Yeah, he took a knee because of a.
I did.
So my thing is, if Joe Joyce can do that to you, and I'm sure Joshua's punch is harder, how the hell did you take those punches from Joshua?
I don't know. My boxing is a very complicated.
It's weird because I'm like, those hits he ate them up, and then because I think Joshua was like, oh, I've got him, and then boom.
Yeah, but it's also like precision because like he was wobbly. Jojo's was clean all the fight. So.
Yeah, and also it's like, okay, I wish we had the RDS here. What is it about being hit in the chin that messes you up?
It's a certain point, like on your chin, that can just finish you because you have weak points all over your body. It's like even in your stomach, if you get hit perfectly on the liver, it doesn't matter how hard.
But my simple. What is it about being hit on the chin that just forces you down?
It's
not necessarily about how
because
heavy.
when you expect it, you brace for it so you can prepare. But if you get hit on the chin unsuspectedly, you're out.
Oh wow!
And the thing as well is, it's not just like a. It's not like a hard. He didn't necessarily get hit really hard.
Yeah, it wasn't hard. So he just probably hit him at his precise points.
Yeah, it completely like unbalances you and yeah.
Wait, if you look what I sent you, you're gonna see like what happens 30 seconds later.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me share. So shout out to Olua. CR7 in what's KOF? King of Fighters. We're going to see Sue versus Terry Bogard, Power Geyser versus Booster Wolf in the next Fatal Fury game, Street Fighter or Tech. Wait, what is this? Wait, King of Fighters? Wait, what the hell is Cristiano doing, man? I don't know this.
Is this like a King's League or something?
So wow. Shout out to QCS, man. HG, you're 6-6. Look, if you have a rematch close, man. Talent FC. AJ is English when he wins and Nigerian. Okay, thank you for that, please. Stupid.
We call him Oluwafemi Olaseni.
Oh my gosh, man. Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay. I can see there. Yeah. So hold on. Let's move to the first thing. So,
Oh no.
All right. Now, Madrid.
Backblown was shocking.
Okay, thank you for that.
Can you peak at 17? That's the question we need to answer. Can you peak at 17?
Can we start with let's start with the good bits first.
Yeah.
So,
Good bits.
okay, Vini,
Yeah, 100%.
did Vini show guys that look? Right. Okay, so AK, talk to me about Vini. Did Vini show people that look, man? I'm still that dude. Our recent Espanyol tax.
I mean, he has been that dude. I don't understand when you say for Madrid this season he hasn't performed that well.
I mean, it's been a bit shaky, but yeah.
He's been a bit shaky, but considering the fact that if Mbappe, if in Bitcoin could actually finish his chances, he would have had like 4 or 5 assists more. I don't think he's been like terrible. But today he showed up, and they were talking about a certain Frenchman being the true guy at Madrid. Vinny said, "No, this is my team."
But I've always said this is Vini's team, and I said that even before Mbappe got signed.
It is, and this game just shows it. You can put anyone on the left wing; they won't do as well as Vini.
So, I mean, but do you think Vini needs to impose his authority into this team, or because am I wrong in saying that like Vini has been trying to ingratiate Mbappe, defer to Mbappe, and just try to sort of get him integrated in rather no, Mbappe, you fake us, I'm still going to do me. So do you think Vini has sort of tried to tweak his game to help to adapt to Mbappe? And if he's been doing that, is that the right thing to do if this is your team?
I think to a certain degree, yes, because at the end of the day, you have Kylian Mbappe in your team, and you have to kind of get him involved in the game somewhere because it's a team game at the end of the day. But like, I'll be honest, and he has been trying to do that. He's passing to Mbappe a lot. There is that connection there. But bro, like, some of the passes I saw him do today, they were great passes, and then in back shots, just fucking miscontrols them. So like, with all due honesty, bro, this is not about chemistry anymore. This is about a certain Frenchman missing 5 chances a game and then getting pity penalties from an 18-year-old. That's what.
Okay, can we all agree that was not a penalty?
I thought it was.
It wasn't.
No. It was a free kick.
No, because he continued into the box.
No. But if you see, he made sure to hold him early on before he got to the penalty because he was like, okay, look, he got me, but let me just get a free kick. But if you look at the final thing, his body was held outside of the box. So I'm like, how is that a penalty when he made sure to hold it?
The defenders are balls. I'm sorry, man.
I think it's about when he falls, when Endrick falls, because Endrick was dragging him and fell just when he entered the penalty box. So when Endrick fell is when it was the foul.
Okay. So what is the issue with Mbappe, man? What's the issue here?
I mean, to be honest, bro, like he was never clinical in Liga neither. Like I'll be honest, people just look at GA stats and think this guy played well.
Okay, so talk because I know you're I'm loving it, guys. So his last season in I'm loving it. What was it clinical? Okay, do you see parallels between his last season in I'm loving it and what he's doing in La Liga now? Do you see parallels?
A little bit, like he's a lot more unclinical now, but like even then, like he needed 3 or 4 chances to score a goal. Like on a regular basis, this guy needed like 3 or 4 chances to score a goal. When he was at his best, it was 2 chances, 1 chance, and it was like now he needs like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 chances to score a goal. So, bro, the guy is just ruining every attacking move. Like he creates, like they get the ball to him and he doesn't know what to do with it. It's not about position, HH. It doesn't matter. No,
it's just not about position.
He keeps breaking it.
No, but my thing, okay, can you explain it? How, like, what? Okay, people think I'm wrong here. Do you believe that he was better at Monaco than he is now?
Yeah, he was, because He was more explosive. He was willing to take people on more. I don't know why he decided to just become like Ronaldo, like just become a tap-in merchant. Like he was so like even like 2 years ago at PSG. That I will always say like 21-22 Mbappe that season. That's the best Mbappe because he had a combination of everything.
So was that the first season of Messi or before Messi came?
Yeah, the first season of Messi. That was his best season, and now he's so like. I don't know what he's trying to do. Is he trying to be like a number 10 or like playmake and stuff? Like
No. But it's even beyond playmaking. It's like control the ball, first touch,
exactly.
lay the ball off. Just basic fundamentals. He's not able to do them. So my thing though is that, which is why I say like I need to look at that last season as PSG because it also bleeds into the Euros as well. Because the Euros he wasn't very good at the Euros. So something happened in that final season at PSG, and maybe it's a case of like, okay, I'm leaving, so you're not really fully engaged in what is happening.
I think the last season, I'll be honest with him. I think it's just the stuff off the pitch that affected him because of the Qatari ownership and stuff. But like this season, bro, the guy just seems a yard off all the time. Like I don't know. And if I'm Ancelotti, bro, seeing what Endrick did in 5 minutes, I'm starting him at the number 9 over Mbappe.
You see, and my thing though is that
putting out such a good argument to start in the number 9.
Is Carlo brave enough to do that? Like next game, okay, I'm going to bench Mbappe and start Endrick. Is he big enough to do that? Like he benched Vini. I don't know whether that's just rotation or whether it's like rotation.
It was West. Apparently it was West, but like they were losing, so he had to bring him on. But bro, I'll be honest, Endrick. What I've seen of Endrick in 30 minutes, the guy looks very good. And
yes,
Mbappe, he's clumsy. He's just he's not sharp.
No,
he's not sharp.
He's not sharp at all.
And a player who's not sharp, no matter how good the player is a detriment to your side. So I would like to see him. I would like to see Endrick start, see how he goes on with a full 90-minute game compared to just sub appearances. And Mbappe, you have to win your place back. This isn't PSG where you can just guarantee every starting spot and be the GM of the club. This is Real Madrid. You have to win your place back. You're competing against 10 other players who are amongst the best in the world.
Nomad, talk to me, man. What is up with Mbappe, man? What is the issue here?
Yeah, I mean, 1 goal, 1 assist. He had 9 shots, I think, 5 big chances. So yeah, he's doing well, but he just doesn't have his finishing boots.
Wait, hold on. Nomad, what? Wait, hold on. Where's my guy?
Oh my god.
Nomad, you're saying Mbappe is doing well.
The way he tried to drop that was crazy. Just very sly.
Yeah, it's like Nomad. Like these are Bose headphones, so I hear all. You said Mbappe has done well.
I mean, 1 goal, 1 assist.
Oh my
Not
god!
doing well.
Nomad. Nomad, you're really not gonna do this. Nomad, you're telling me that
do this. I'm gonna do this all day, every day.
Nomad, you're telling me
all
that.
I'm here to do.
Nomad, you're telling me. Hold up, Nomad, you're telling me that a penalty and a basic forward pass on a counter attack makes up for his performance today against Espanyol.
I didn't say it makes up for his performance. He could do better. He should have scored at least 1 more goal minimum.
So you don't think he performed badly today?
No, I thought it was average. I thought it was average. I didn't think it was bad.
No. Okay, but based on the fanfare, who he is and his profile, you agree that he has underperformed, and you agree that he breaks down a lot of Real Madrid's attacks.
Yeah, but as I said, until we get back to a 4-4-2 diamond, we're not seeing the best out of Mbappe. He's not going to perform as
No,
number
no,
9.
don't do that. No, don't you dare do that. No, don't do that.
Of course I'm going to do that. That's all I'm here to do. That's all I'm here to do.
Do you know why you can't do that? So you're saying that because of information, he can't control a ball. Because of formation, he can't make a basic pass. How does changing to so you're saying that if they change the formation, he'll magically learn how to control a ball, magically learn how to actually play like a 1-2 passer and a give and go. How does changing the formation explain how he can't able to control the ball or make basic passes and link play with the guys around him?
No, I think missing the preseason had a big effect on him. I think he didn't have a single second of preseason, and even after coming back, he did one or two training sessions before the Super Cup, and after that he's played every single second almost without rest. So I think I always told you that we're gonna see the real Mbappe, we're gonna see the real Real Madrid after January. I told you that a long time ago. Like after January, when Camavinga will be back, when Alaba will be back on the bench, maybe Modric keeps up, his form. Modric was decent today, actually.
So what about Vini? So they didn't have a preseason. So Mbappe was the only guy that didn't have a preseason.
Yeah,
did Bellingham have a preseason? Did Vini have a preseason? Did Rodrigo have a preseason?
No, Rodrigo and Bellingham. Relax. Rodrigo and Bellingham don't need a preseason to develop team chemistry. They already have team chemistry with the team. Mbappe needed that to get on the same wavelength. Rodrigo, Vini, Bellingham, they're all on the same wavelength. They won the European double last season playing together. The amount of stat padding they did in La Liga last season. No. Mbappe needs more time. Till then, he should just get a penalty here, a tap in there, back pass here, a fucking pity penalty by an 18-year-old. Just keep getting numbers. Don't fucking give people an excuse to fucking jump on you. Just keep getting goals, assists, chances created, and just keep getting better and better and better by matches by taking more and more of your chances. And once Real Madrid goes back to a 4-4-2 diamond, hopefully when Camavinga returns, because he's going to join the team next training session. So once Camavinga returns, we go back to a 4-4-2 diamond, then we're not going to have a number 9. Whether Mbappe or Endrick. Even Endrick was playing on the right after having come on. So Mbappe will play on the right in a 2-man attack, and then Endrick will come off the bench for him in the 70th, 75th minute. So we're not going to have a number 9 anyway in the business end of the season. So we don't have to worry about Mbappe playing at number 9.
I'll say it because maybe you weren't really listening to me. A first touch has nothing to do with chemistry.
It has to do with confidence. It has to do with confidence. It has to do with composure. It has to do with mentality. It has to do with pressure.
Well, acting like Mbappe's Timo Werner now. What is this?
Wait, Nomad, this is... We saw what this guy did in a World Cup final. This is a World Cup winner.
Let me ask you a question.
This is a guy who has been in the limelight of football since 2018.
Let me ask
what
you
is it about confidence?
Let me ask you a question. If at the end of the season he has won the domestic double, made the semifinals of the UCL by scoring 10 goals in the UCL, and ended up in 45 goals in all competitions in 60 games. Even then you'll say, he didn't have a fast touch. This isn't the Mbappe of the Monaco days. This, that. Who gives a flying fuck? That's all that matters at the end of the season. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna keep getting better and better and better. He's gonna keep on getting. He's gonna keep on taking more and more of his chances. He's gonna keep on scoring more and more goals. He's gonna be more and more effective as he gets on the same wavelength as his teammates.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, before I call him on this, hold up. Nomad. So, do you think Goulet should start on the right? Do you think he should be a starter based on what he did? Because I thought he was very impressive.
Not on the right, at number 10. I think Rodrigo should still start on the right because he's not going to give you work rate as much as Rodrigo on the right. So at number 10, sure. If you're playing with a number 10, then there's no better number 10 than Goulet. But on the right, I still think Rodrigo should start ahead of him. But this Mbappe at number 9 needs to stop. It's not working. It needs to stop. We don't need a number 9 because Endrick is not going to start. every single match. Don Carlo is not going to do that. So just play with a 2-man attack. I don't care what formation you use. Use a 3-5-2 for all I care. I don't want a number 9. That's all I care about.
Monmates, talk to me. Madrid, do you feel that we're being a bit too critical on Mbappe and we need to give him time to gain chemistry with the team before we see the real Mbappe?
No, because a player like Michael Olise, who didn't have a preseason because he was at the Olympics, has come into Bayern Munich and is already cooking. So I don't get the excuses for a Kylian Mbappe thing. You can't judge how good a player is done off the basis of what the trophies are won at the end of the season, because that doesn't tell the full story of what's actually been done during the season. Because, for example, let's pick a team. Manchester City won the treble. Am I going to sit here and say Jack Grealish had a better season that year than what's it called? Than Vinicius Jr.? No, because even though Man City won the treble, Vinicius Jr. performed better than Jack Grealish. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
So Kylian Mbappe, first of all, you can't judge how good the player has been for your club off the basis of the trophies at the end of the season. No, you base it off what they did in those games to help you win those trophies. If Kylian Mbappe shows up at Real Madrid and they win the Champions League, they win La Liga, but all he does is get 20 goals and he doesn't score in the quarters, doesn't score in the semis, doesn't score in the final, the transfer of Kylian Mbappe, not of Real Madrid, the transfer solely of Kylian Mbappe is a flop. Because for what Kylian Mbappe is, you expect more. You expect him to be the best, and he's not being the best. Simple as. If at the end of the day, if he wins 5 Champions Leagues, but he's always playing second fiddle to Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., and Endrick, then these 5 Champions Leagues don't weigh the same as, for example, Messi's 4 Champions Leagues. Because Messi's 4 Champions Leagues are Messi's Champions Leagues. Then they don't weigh the same as Samuel Eto'o's 2 Champions Leagues. Because his 2 Champions Leagues are his Champions Leagues. Like, there's a difference. You can't stat pad on trophies and not do anything to contribute into getting them. So, as far as I'm concerned, Mbappe needs to show up because everybody at Real Madrid wins a league title. Pretty much every player at Real Madrid wins Champions League. But we're here for you have a career that could potentially be one of the best of all time. And to do that, you've got to do something in tough moments. You've got to perform in big games. You've got to show up for your team when they need you. You can't just... I'd completely agree. In fact, I'd probably say it's a bit worse because at least Henry could control a football at Barcelona. At least Henry could dribble at Barcelona. Mbappe can't do any of those things. And at the end of the day, if your team need you and you're supposedly the best player in the world, because that's all I've heard from people, he's the best player in the world. I've never believed he's the best player in the world. The best player in the world cannot play against breast and foot. They can't play against body parts in a league. I've heard for so long that he's the best player in the world. Okay, the best player in the world, he's not had a good game all season, and we're about 7 games in.
And he did have a good Euros as well. So because my thing is that this is connected to the Euros. And you see, my thing is that we have to keep it real because, and as AK pointed out, he didn't have that great a season in his final season, and I'm loving it. So my thing though is, it's not as if like, oh my gosh, basically this isn't even like Hazard. Because remember, Hazard was superb in the final season for Chelsea. Then he came to Madrid and was like, wait, what the hell happened? But the issue with this though is that this connects to the Euros, whereas Euros are like, bro, what the hell is this? It's happening. So again, it's early and also, but my fear is, are we seeing a decline?
He's not had
a player.
Game. Like, I think it's worrying the fact of that we're nearly in October and he's not had a good game all season. He's not had a good game. He's not had a game where you can look at him on the pitch and say, Mbappe played well today. There's not a single one. That's worrying. How can the best player in the world not have a good game for 2 months? Like, I'm sorry. He's probably not had a good game since since Real Sociedad in the UCL. That's probably the last good game he had. And when was that? February? March? Like, we're nearly in October. It's nearly been 6-7 months. So you're telling me 7 months ago was the last time Kylian Mbappe had a good game?
Okay, well, hold on. Let me ring. So, Kenny, talk to me, bro.
I didn't watch the game today. I only watched the highlights. But yeah, from what I've seen, is another pen. I think like, of the goals he scored, I think he's only scored like one. Like, I think
yeah, like the Rodrigo assist, yeah.
Yeah, Rodrigo assist, but and that in the Super League, but the rest of them is like pens. So I'm like, of course, if you look at statistic wise, like he's putting up numbers, but when we're talking about Mbappe and the caliber of player is supposed to be, you want more than just numbers. You want performances as well.
And that's kind of that's it, and that's what I'm trying to get through to Nomad. See, Nomad, you're talking from a Real Madrid fans point of view, which is fine. You just want you guys to come in and be effective, but when we're not talking about the best players right now, that's why we talk about what Yamal is doing. Where Yamal right now, he is that guy. But we're not talking about Mbappe. Mbappe is not even in the conversation as one of the best based on his form. Not just like people say, we can just use 1 month. Okay, I'm using the Euros. So I'm saying June, July, August, September. Now coming into October. For the past 3-4 months, Mbappe should not be in any convo as one of the best players in the world because he's not played like it. And I'm wondering why.
The thing is, HH, you guys are into personality worship. You're like, what is Mbappe doing? What is Yamal doing? I don't care. Like, if Mbappe doesn't perform, right? If he doesn't do anything, if it doesn't even like score goals, even if he gets a pen, he misses a pen, even the pen that he gets. Like, I don't care. Bench him. I don't care. That's where I come from. Like, you care. You care about Mbappe performing.
But let me just ask you one quick question before I come to this. But you do admit that as of right now, Yamal is the better player. As of right now.
He's on better form. I don't think he's a better player. He's on better form.
As of right now, who is the better player as of right now?
Mbappe is any day, all day a better player. Yamal is the better form.
Wait, hold up. You're saying Mbappe is a better player than Yamal?
Overall, yeah.
That's
not
crazy.
Right now.
That's crazy.
Not right now.
No matter how. No. Forget about right now. How is Mbappe a better player than Yamal? How?
Apart from shooting.
It's basically apart from finishing, and even then, his finishing as a right isn't great. But fine, let's give him finishing. Apart from finishing, what is Mbappe better than Yamal at?
Performing in big matches.
Jesus.
Historically.
Bro, Yamal's literally performed in every big match.
Oh my God.
No man, you're good. No man, when I'm about to be incarcerated, you're my lawyer. All right, you're my lawyer. I'm going to lawyer up.
That doesn't deserve a quick.
No, it doesn't. Kenny, if it doesn't, hey, Kenny, please back to you, man. Kenny.
That was slimy.
That's because the Kenny AJ.
Yes,
but like I'm saying, like obviously, probably no matters as my team is winning my team is winning right now, so I don't really care.
Exactly.
Obviously, us as outsiders, like, we're more invested in maybe particular players. So obviously, we're going to be more like, who you're supposed to be. Like when you Real Madrid, you want to watch them. Like you want to watch the good football. You want to watch like the best players play well. So obviously, us as outsiders, we're going to be like, cool. Why is he not performing? So we're going to have more of individual like performance. We're going to have more eyes on the individual performance than probably Nomad, who is the support of the team. But yeah, obviously I do think that something needs to happen. I do think that we agree with Nomad is like it's the first month.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at stuff like that. So because I wanted to ask you guys, so Kenny, would you believe you would believe that Mbappe is a better player than Yamal?
7 GA in 8 games.
No man, I didn't ask you. I asked Kenny. So Kenny, you would say Mbappe is a better player than Yamal? If you say, who's a better player? You would say it's Mbappe.
Yes, because Yamal. Yes, I need to see more. I have a certain.
No. Okay, no. I say, who is the better footballer? Mbappe or Yamal? Who's the better footballer? Did you know why I think it's weird? Do you know why I think it's weird? It feels wrong to say it. It feels wrong to say it because it feels like if you shouldn't really say it, but guys, just be honest. Just be honest. See, I understand what Mbappe has done.
Well, to be real, HH, there's a lot of footballers that are better than Mbappe. like based
No,
on just football.
no.
There's a lot
But
of footballers
Ike,
that
that's
don't-
why that's why I was asking this key question, because I think for people, they just don't want to just be honest. It's fine to be like, oh, Yamal, you've not yet really achieved what Mbappe has done in terms of what he's done in the World Cup, in Champions Leagues. But if I keep it real, you're looking at two guys. Who is the better player? Of course, Yamal is the better player.
I think
What are you
Yamal
talking
is more.
about?
No, I think Yamal is more talented. But as of player, if I would say player, I'd still pick Mbappe. But I do think that Yamal, talent-wise, he has more talent, and I do think that if he continues that way, yeah, he'll probably pass him. But as of right now, I'd probably still say Mbappe.
Can I go on this?
17-year-old. Wait. 17-year-old Mbappe was a better footballer than 17-year-old Yamal.
No,
There's
that's not.
comparison.
No, it wasn't.
No, that's
No,
crazy.
no,
That's
it
He
wasn't.
was.
crazy.
He was.
he wasn't.
He was.
No, it wasn't.
No, it
Yes,
wasn't.
Any day,
I
all day.
watched-
Yamal is the best
No.
17-year-old that I've ever seen. So
Yeah, no, he wasn't.
I
No,
watched-
No, it
No,
wasn't. So what can
You
you
should
I
get.
don't think-
At 16,
You should
no,
get
man,
that.
on
no,
Mbappe.
You
man,
should
I
get
don't- I
LASIK. You
don't
should get
think-
LASIK.
I don't think Mbappe played for Monaco's first team at 17.
He was still better.
Wait, so
What?
so hold up. In that 16-17 season, how old was Mbappe?
He was 18.
So he was 18.
He was 18.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, strong. Yeah, no, yeah. So,
He didn't-
no,
he didn't
that's
play-
that. His breakout season was when he was 18. So
He
at
didn't
17, we
play
didn't
for
know about it.
Monaco's first team
Yamal
at
dunked
17.
on Mbappe at 16. What are we doing?
Yeah,
Look,
no,
Kenny,
no,
continue.
no.
Kenny, continue.
No, but yeah, like obviously there's still some stuff that obviously I think that as like I said, he's more talented, but as a player probably he's more like physically and all that stuff. He's gone into his body, and then there's certain stuff like as a footballer overall, I'd still say Mbappe is the better player, but I think that Yamal is more talented as of right now. He's more gifted, and maybe
Okay,
year-
so I don't know. So Kenny, you said Mbappe is a better player based on what? Just to understand, based on what is Mbappe better?
obviously no. The thing is no. If we're saying like, because like I said, right now he's not performing the best. But
No,
I'm thinking
Kenny, I
about-
know. But I just say, okay, you say he's a better player. So why is he the better player? Why?
I think as a player, I think he's probably for me as an.
You've not
athlete,
named a
he's
single
better.
attribute.
Wait.
My name is, I'm waiting. But Kenny, why?
He's
Why?
a better. He's a way better finisher,
Yep.
and I think that obviously dribbling wise, I think Yamal is better.
Okay.
I think that if you're talking about creative, I think Yamal is maybe. No. Wait.
But anyways, so basically, no, Kenny, you are a genius. So basically, Kenny said that Obama is a better player. I was like, okay, cool. Why is he better? Obama is a better finisher. Boom. Yamal is a better dribbler. Yamal is a better creator. Okay.
No.
So can you know that's our 2-1 to Yamal? But okay, let's go.
No. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say I think he's a better passer. I don't know if he's a better creator.
What?
Hold. Okay, wait. Okay. So you said Mbappe is a better creator than Yamal.
Yeah, because creating is not just passing, but I do think that Yamal is a better passer than Mbappe.
If you're a better dribbler and a better passer, how are you not a better creator than us?
No.
No.
I don't know. How is Mbappe a better creator?
No,
Do
because
you mean like off-ball movement and stuff?
yeah, off ball
creates
movement,
chaos.
all the other stuff that comes into play. I do think that Mbappe is better.
He created 5 big chances today.
No, obviously
Against
because
Espanyol,
the thing as of right now, obviously, it's
And
not
what did
performing
Yamal
well.
did last season in La Liga?
But the thing is that obviously right now is not performing best, so everyone is just piling up on, and then obviously Yamal right now is being great, but I think there's a bit of there's a bit of recency, a bit too bad.
Okay. So can you explain Mbappe's performances? Do you believe that it's readjustment period? Given time, he needs time to adapt to the team and on the flow and the chemistry.
I would give him a certain grace period, yes, but I'm still going to criticize him. Just
7 games.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to say that he's completely dead now. He's declined, like you said. It's too early to say that, but I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to give you a bit, like a couple months, but I'm still going to criticize you, even though there's some circumstances, but I'm still going to criticize you because there's still an expectation on me.
Abdallah, talk to me then.
Yeah, just one thing, AJ.
Yeah, go for it.
We don't even need to go to Yamal or anybody. Look in his own attack. Vini is better than Mbappe in terms of footballing. As a footballer, Vini is better. You could argue Rodrigo's better.
Yeah.
You could even argue Endrick is better. You could even argue Endrick is better than Mbappe.
No, because you know what? I think for people, I think once you have a big name, you just feel that you have to sort of respect that big name within it. And what I say to people is that screw all that legacy, the name, the big thing. Keep it strictly football. Keep it strictly football and just use your footballing brain and our understanding of what football is about. If you use understanding, forget who cares about how big your name is. Let's look at the other football.
That's ironic coming from you, HH. But
exactly. The bigger,
How does that coming from me?
the bigger the players, the bigger the player's name is, the more grace period they deserve. By the way,
No, matter if you're good,
of course
you're good.
They do.
No matter if you're good, you're good. Mbappe is playing like trash now, and that's just the fact. He's playing like trash. And as of right now, I cannot say Mbappe is a better footballer than Vini or Rodrigo. I can't. I'm sorry. And we see, here's the thing. It's not only this, it's the Euros as well. From the Euros to now, and even in the UCL, I'm like, which is why, Kenny, I said to you that you said it's too early. I think I'm seeing a decline of this dude. Because I'm talking last season, I'm talking the Euros, and right now, that's a year. A year of where this guy I'm looking at now in the guy I saw in 2018 or 2017. It's not the same guy. Because that guy in 2017, 2018, that was a footballer.
If you look at the year before, he still had a great year. I do agree, like the second part, 2024 in general, I do agree that it's been quite poor, especially in he's been poor in 2024. But like I said, there's still 5 years before that where the guy showed consistently his ability. So I'm not gonna dead the players of right now as if I remember he still have some World Cup final. I remember his game against Real Madrid in the Champions League. The guy still has great performances. I'm not going to just dead that all of a sudden because right now he's going through a bad patch.
Abdallah, talk to me. Abdallah.
I watched the game. I can't lie. Mbappe was.
Are you sick, dude?
No, just my throat. Sometimes it just goes.
Okay.
Pause. Go for it.
Oh, come on, get your mind out of the gut.
No, come on. Like I was my first time. No, I'm sick for him. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go for it. So I say, Abdallah, go for it.
The game, it was a bit cagey. I was a bit worried it was going to end as a draw. Mbappe was awful. I don't know why. Mbappe was awful, mid at best. I don't understand why Carlo took off Arda. I don't know why he took him off, because for me he was one of the shining lights on the pitch. As soon as Vini came on, instant impact.
Go look at his tree stages.
So I really, he has to get benched.
Wait, hold on. You're saying bench Mbappe?
Yeah, bench Mbappe 100%.
Well, someone in the street said that they're going to do rotations, so he won't start. I think the next game is Tuesday or Wednesday. So
Arda has to start 100%. Vini has to start 100%, and Endrick was very promising. Those three are 100% start. You can start Rodrigo if you want, but those three cannot be dropped. Rodrigo and Mbappe, definitely Mbappe. I don't know about Rodrigo. 50-50 if he should be benched. But in order for this team to challenge Barca, if not overtake Barca, those three have to start bare minimum. And Mbappe has to be benched because the team looks so disjointed, in my opinion. And that's what I've got to say.
Wait, I have a question quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you think that I don't know if it's declined per se. I just think that because I feel like when he's moved to striker, I feel like he just changed his game.
Exactly. For France, PSG, as well as Real Madrid.
He
played at number 9 in 2024.
Yeah, because he's starting to play as a number 9 more. He's not a winger anymore. So I feel like he's changed his game. So maybe it's like all that dribbling stuff that we see early on when he was younger. Maybe it's not going to do it anymore.
No. Okay.
I can tell you.
Okay, Barry.
I remember there was one big interview that he had with like the main broadcast of Liga, and I remember he had an interview where he said he really, like in his last years at PSG, he really tried to improve in his finishing, and that was the thing that you said it before, and I really liked it, is because like a great, let's say Messi and Ronaldo, each and every season when they were still young, they were trying to improve different facets of their game. So let's say they were great at finishing. Okay, this offseason we're gonna be better at dribbling, we're better at passing, off-ball movement. I think Mbappe, he just tried to be better at finishing and then didn't really improve other facets of his game because he used to be a very good passer, dribbler, off-ball. He's still good at off-ball movement, but just the aspect of creating, when it comes to passing and dribbling. He doesn't have that anymore, and that's what he is right now. It's like he kind of, I say that as a joke first, but I actually think it's kind of, he plays like a later stage CR7. He gets you the goals, he can get you assists, he can have good performances here and there, but overall, he's not a great player, footballer as we speak now. He's still gonna get like GA, but as a player,
No, I mean, so do you think it was a bad idea trying to tweak his game to be that this more lethal finisher, or should he just have perfected
I think
being a flank player?
Yeah, because even the last season, Messi's first season at PSG, when he was like totally like the best player that we had, he was still scoring a lot of goals and he was creating. He had like 17 assists, 29 goals. He was balling. So I think just the fact that he was trying to really work only on the finishing kind of affected him. But he can still give you like assists and goals.
What's it called? Let me come to Eric with this, man. Eric, talk to me, man.
Okay, so Mbappe is Messi's biological father. I think you called him. Yeah. He's a fraud. Clearly, he's not.
How is a World Cup winner a fraud?
He's not what HH said he is. We saw what he did in the final. He lost to Messi, and we saw what he did. And we saw what he did in the Euros. He hasn't scored a single goal in the Euros, by the way. So what we want to see from Mbappe is what he's best at, which is right. That's not an open play, but okay. Anyway, so they don't count basically. But what we want to see from Mbappe is what he's best at, which is running really fast and scoring goals. So if he's using his speed, to help his team and he's scoring, I don't think we need to expect anything more. Those are his best attributes. So I feel as if people are just being a bit.
What about that guy that we saw in 2018 and that guy that we saw even in the World Cup final? And even at that World Cup, he had a lot more to his game, and the guy was really an offensive weapon who could take guys on, beat guys, create space for himself.
Yeah. I think, to be fair, I think he is, not to agree with Nomad because, I feel like when you make such a big signing, I know Nomad isn't saying this, but you do care about what the player does and you want them to succeed. It's not just about, the team won. You want a big name, so-called big name signing to, just keep the winning going and increase your chance of, winning trophies and maybe, breaking records. So I'm sure Nomad will expect Mbappe to improve eventually.
Yeah.
But I think people are getting a little bit carried away with this whole Mbappe thing. Maybe we just need to relax a bit and let him.
It's been a month.
Yeah, just let him figure it out, and if the quality is there.
No. But Eric, here's the thing though.
Yeah.
When we're not talking about Timo Werner or Neon, when you're a player of a particular status,
okay,
I'm sorry, the criticism is high. It comes with the territory. Those big name players, we have to we hold it to a higher standard. We hold it to a higher standard. So yes, we'll give you a certain grace period, but if you fall below a certain level, we are more critical of you. Bro, look at how brutal we were against Messi. But because Messi was that player of such a high standard, we're super critical. Same thing for Cristiano, same thing for Neymar. So Mbappe, if you're supposed to be the guy, the superstar, the main guy, and this was the biggest signing of the summer, we have to be critical of you. We have to be.
Well, look, I'm just giving you my perspective. Maybe I don't rate him as highly as other people do, but I think it's just a little bit early. And what do we really expect from Mbappe in terms of numbers, in terms of what is he coming in to do, really? What is he supposed to do?
To lead the team in goals. Lead the team in goals and want to be one of the key reasons why they either win the league or the UCL. Not just a bandwagon artist.
Well, I don't agree with that because I'm pretty sure we all know that Madrid didn't actually need him.
Exactly.
Let's be honest. He's not actually a needed player in this team. That's the truth. So I don't know why all of a sudden when he comes in, if anything, Madrid is doing him a favor, helping him to win the Champions League. So, yeah.
So Horseman's got this Mbappe thing who has not really spoken yet. Oh Lord, Samasi, go for it.
Oh wow, AJ, man.
Look, she's just going to be very, very, very rude. So go for it.
United drew, right?
Samasi.
Yes, they did.
Oh my God! If I
Yeah,
10 Bin Laden, I was saying 10 Bin Laden.
Okay, Samasi, thank you. Samasi, can you just talk about it,
Your
please?
boy Vini won, and your boy Vini won.
Monetization.
Vini Kompany.
Samasi, I don't want to see a Bayern player on your thing. I want to see either Casemiro or Nacho on that thing. I don't know why we have a Bayern player on your thing.
I'm gonna change it.
By the way, Samasi,
just talking on Mbappe, Samasi.
By the way, Samasi, both Musiala and Haaland are English. Never forget that.
Musiala is German. He was
He's
born in
English.
Germany.
Mbappe, sorry, Samasi. Mbappe,
So
talk.
Mbappe, HH, he hadn't had a good game in the whole season. Okay, not one good game. No one goal from open play. He has become the worst version of CR7, HH. CR37, a pen merchant. That what he was become. HH, talk about the decline of HH. I watched 70-year-old compilation of a 70-year-old Mbappe. HH. He could dribble. He could take on a man. He could create. HH. He doesn't do anything anymore. HH. He gets great. Jude Bellingham played good today. Vini Jr. played assist from Vini. Everybody plays good. It's against Espanyol. Mbappe is still trash. HH. There are standards. If you are the best player in the world, you have to play, at least perform. You don't have to score goals or assist, but at least you have to perform. Create something. And he doesn't do anything, HH. It's a shame. It's a shame.
So you're saying that his decline, that he can never become better?
HH, it would be a miracle. Miracles happens, but I don't think so.
Wow. So shout out to Suvik.
Musiala is German. His mama is German.
Okay, thank you for that. Suvik, how much was Olise score on the eye test? Woo, and we're going to get into the next one. Oh, we're looking at like a 73, 74 on the eye test.
It's high 80s.
Yeah, exactly. It's high 80s.
Yeah.
Look, this is my guess. We've not done an official score, but 80s is a bit like, I'm guessing highest 78 or 77. 78 or 77. 80s is a lot. 80s is a lot.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Unis. AJ came to box, Dubois came to fight. Look, that knockout was harsh, bro.
Right.
Shout out to Oluwa, man. Oh, KOF fight. Oh, yes, I remember that game by SNK, like Street Fighter and Tekken. Yeah. I actually remember playing that game from way back in the day. I remember that game. Bliss A. Nomad, do you use all that context for Nunes or Mudryk?
No, he doesn't.
Nomad?
No, because they're not a better international and World Cup player than Lionel Messi. Mbappe is so.
Shout out to Dajaref, remember for 18 months. Forget Mbappe and Yamal. Go watch Gabe. Who is Gabe?
Wait, let me Google.
It's obviously
Say his full name.
I'm not saying his full name. I'm not because I could be baited.
Don't get baited, man.
Yeah,
It's bait.
Oh my God.
You're really slow. How old are you?
Samasi, is your mic working?
How old are you really?
Samasi, is your mic working?
Vini.
No. Why are you letting Samasi speak?
No. I have to. Actually, you know what? AK, you're right. Core, is your mic working?
Who is the rightful fan?
Core, is your mic working?
I'm here.
All right.
AJ, can I speak off the call?
Hold up, Core.
I'm listening.
Wait, where are you at, bro?
Okay, I'm not there where it is, but it is what it is. Core.
Yeah.
Is how as Kompany, should we already give companies flowers, or do we need to wait until the Leverkusen and Villa games?
Yeah, HH. Look, I think honestly, I'm very impressed with what he's done so far. And yes, I do think just based off of the games we've played so far, I'm very happy for what he's done. I said this last Saturday, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm really gonna judge Kompany on the big games because I've seen Bayern where Bayern could go like maybe let's say they can go in this winning streak, and all of a sudden it goes 360 south, and then all of a sudden we're just losing games back to back.
Hold up. 360 south. Does that make sense?
No, I don't know.
360 means that you're back where you started.
Oh, no.
360 south make any sense?
What I'm saying is like if
It's
you
180 or 180.
180, yeah, 180, yeah. What I'm saying is sorry about that. But all in all, I'm really worried too. Also because I heard Neuer has a thigh discomfort, and if that really going this week to Leverkusen's game, if Neuer is not playing, I don't know what to say, HH. I think that the game, I think Leverkusen has a huge advantage.
No, but I want to know also, how has Kompany been able to make this team play so well and Tuchel was making this team play so trash? How is that possible?
Oh, okay. So basically, one thing that I think Tuchel really did poor in is he is a poor coach. Very poor in talent ID, very poor in terms of his for example, he criticizes players when players like when he sees a play, he was criticizing so many players to the point where they didn't want to even play for him anymore. And HH, bro, it didn't even start at the end of the season. This Tuchel thing with Bayern, it started when we lost to Leverkusen. After we lost to Leverkusen, that is when we should have let go of Tuchel. I don't even know why they kept on like persisting with him. You get what I'm saying? But then I look at someone like Kompany, and I think one thing that because Kompany said something and it's very interesting. He said, football is not about tactics. It's about the fundamentals, the first touch, the ball control, the shooting, the passing. You know, when he said that, I was like, yo, this guy actually might know what he's talking about. Because look at Xabi Alonso, HH. It's Xabi Alonso is straight out no tactics, bro. Like his is relationism. Straight out relationism. And it like honestly, like I'm gonna be honest, like Kompany, you don't even know what tactics he's playing. They will post a 4-2-3-1. Next thing you know, you see Kimmich playing as a right back. You think Kimmich is playing as a midfielder, but then he's playing as a right back. You see what's this guy's name? Olise playing as a right wing, but then he cuts in and becomes like an attacking mid. It's so interesting. I really like football managers like this.
But you're still waiting to fully give him his flowers. Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want my heart to be broken. I really don't, because you know why I'm saying that. I know this by it, and Villa. If we go to Villa and we lose, oh my god! Like I'll cry, yo. I'll cry if we lose to Villa away.
Hold on, do you know what's so funny? Shout out to Hamza C, bro. This guy's saying I'll cry. You know, this is his fourth club. This is Cole's fourth club.
I mean, he has experience at least. He has at least experience now.
So we're now giving him props for spending years at one club.
Was it Dortmund? Barca?
No. Barca, AC Milan, Dortmund, and then
Bayern. That's shameful, but at least he's quarantined. All these loans, man.
Wait, Cole, what was your first club?
No, Kenny. I respect a loan over full transfers and multiple full transfers. Because a loan is like, they still have your club, but you're just doing it for briefly. Where you are fully taking your allegiances to other clubs several times, that's effed up.
I have a good football agent. I have a good football agent. That's
cool. Thank you. Smasi.
Wait, what was Core first club?
Hold on, Smasi, the floor is yours. Yeah, sure, Smasi.
Core is Anelka.
This day has been horrible for me. My all my hate
You don't
watch-
have any of my sympathy, but continue.
all my hate watches in football are going wrong. On HH, I watched the United game. I lost my head because of 10 Bin Laden and Bruno, that absolute rat. But we're gonna talk about Man United later, I think. Talking about by HH, how is that when I'm leaving, they're playing champion football and beating every team and everything looks good. This Olise looks like
Maybe you were the curse, Sebastian.
Maybe you were the problem.
Exactly.
Sebastian, have you ever asked yourself the question that maybe you were the problem?
I think I'm
HH, I was never the problem. I go Bayern to a semis.
Respect.
Olise.
Damn bloody fool. That's stupid.
Please continue.
Lost against Real Madrid, by the way, but okay, cool. Take that win if you want. Kimmich looks great again. He hated Tuchel. Tuchel is a bad man manager. That's why he goes from club to club. We all know it now. I never thought that Kompany. I'm not gonna judge Kompany on this case because if he beats Leverkusen, I have to respect him. But I don't know yet. If he beats Leverkusen, I have to. But the football looks good. The players are happy. It looks like the old attacking Bayern Munich again with other.
Do you feel envious right now? Do you feel envious?
Oh my God! Yes. Oh my God! If my mind exploded.
No, but my thing is that it can be right. Maybe you were the issue. Maybe you had to leave for this to happen. So this was a worthy sacrifice.
Exploding because of Man United watching their football. If I watch 1 minute of Bruno, that fucking asshole rat again, I hate him so much. Bruno needs to get kicked out of Man United. I feel
Who
like
goes who goes on loan from Bayern Munich to Man United? Like, he still hasn't answered that question.
I have no idea, but put it this way. This is one of the craziest narratives of this football hot season is the Sebastian narrative. It's one of the craziest narratives I've seen.
By the transfers. I got tricked by the transfers. They had
Sebastian,
the good transfers.
hold on. No, that's actually pretty cool. Hold do you get
followed his boyfriend.
Wait, hold on. Smassy, how do you get tricked into going on loan to Man United? How?
Like Schweinsteiger.
Yeah, like Schweinsteiger. I thought of Man United and all the players they got. I thought these are good players. I thought maybe Man United this season will do something. And the players I liked better. Like I like Mainu, I like Mazrari, the Ligt, etc. I thought they're gonna cook. HH, it has been horrible. HH, this game today.
So okay, no, but hold on. So do you think so should Kompany be given his flowers, or he should only be judged after the Villa and Leverkusen game?
I think the Villa, Leverkusen, Barca, Stuttgart games are the hardest games.
But aren't Stuttgart breaking the tops currently? But sorry, continue.
Stuttgart are a good team. I just respect
They're
them.
11th, but continue though. Keep cooking.
We will see. If he came in against them, I have to respect him because AJ, who thought that the guy who got Burnley relegated is a good manager? AJ, nobody can tell me they thought he was a good manager. Not anyone on this panel.
Oh no. But this is a theory that works, which is that hold up, Smassy. This is a theory that works. And this is what I always said, which is that this guy is trying to play a certain type of football with players who can't play. Now, if you give him certain players with this type of football, he can work. Which is why I said, like, there's a coach and there's a manager. What this shows is that Kompany is a really good coach, but he's not a good manager. A manager knows how to adapt to different sets of players. But a coach only has one way of playing and one philosophy, and that is the only thing that he knows how to coach. But a manager can adapt to different situations. So the issue was the bowling players were trash. And my issue was for Kompany that, probably, what are you doing? You can't play this kind of football with guys who do not have the ability to. They don't have the ability. You have to adapt. and he did have to adapt. So they got
let me say something.
Burnley. I didn't watch Burnley. Who watches Burnley? I thought he was a brick manager, so I went on loan.
To United?
Let me say something.
Okay, call. Hold on, call.
Yeah. You know,
Wait, hold on. Call.
HH, you know something, right? I'm really scared, right? Because you brought up a really good point. Look, there was, I don't know if you saw it, but Tuchel, right? Tuchel, he's a Champions League merchant. Knockout stage, one-off games. He's one of the best managers in those type of competitions. I can't trust Kompany in that stage. I really can, because let's say, for example, you go up against a Pep Guardiola's Man City, or you go up against like even Leverkusen, who we are going to play next week. I'm a little bit scared, because you can't always play gung-ho, attack. What you're going to do is they're going to sit back, they're going to hit you on the counter, and they're going to score against you. And that is my problem with Kompany. It's not that I don't like him. I think he's a really good coach. I think, honestly, one thing that I love so much about Kompany, too, is he's gotten a chemistry that we haven't had for the past 5 to 6 months. That is one thing Kompany has brought to the club, is a chemistry, a harmony in the club. You can see there's oneness. They're playing like a team. Before, they weren't even playing like a team, I really, HH, I'm going to be honest, right? If Kompany, I still feel he's an interim boss, but if he leaves, please go get Klopp. I think Klopp is the answer to
Klopp
Bayern.
Klopp
fits the style of play. Klopp fits the style of play.
Isn't going to Bayern. Call and fix your freaking mic right. I can hear some static from
Can I
there.
speak on?
Okay. So Smasi, and finish your points. I'm going to come to AK Smasi.
All I want to say, I'm depressed. I'm watching most of the time awful football. Bruno is a rat.
Respect rats.
Ten Hag is maybe a certified terrorist. Is certified.
All right. Okay, hold on. What's it? AK, talk to me.
Yeah. Shout out to Samasi. I mean, maybe she was. Maybe she was the curse all this time. So. Yeah.
Samasi, you should do what you do best. Go get drunk and vote for AFD. That will solve
Thank
things.
you. All right, AK, go for it. AK. Wait, okay, like AK, go for it, AK.
I mean,
I've never voted for AFD.
Okay, thank you so much, AK.
I don't know what that was, but
Sure.
Okay. But I think on Bayern, man. I mean, they look good. They look very, very good. Where has this Gnabry like remontada come out of? Like he used to be a fat fuck. Now he's like that dude.
Maybe a different coach, different instructions can give you news of life.
I mean, I was very pleasantly surprised by that.
But AK, though, is it too early to say, Kompany to save is amazing, or should we wait after Leverkusen, Barca, and
I'm
Villa?
gonna get to that. I just want to speak about like some of the players first. Yeah. I'll get to that. But on Olise, we were talking about like the best players in the world, and Yamal is in that conversation. Olise should be in that conversation too, because he's been balling ever since he's come to Bayern, and whether it be League, UCL, Cup, like he's been that dude as well. So he's been very good. But Kompany, man, he's doing it. He's doing it for the brothers. He's making us proud, man. He's making us proud. Shout
out, yeah. Thank you for announcing that. That's very good.
Okay, AK, please continue. No, just ignore him. Continue, AK.
Yeah, so shout out to Kompany. I was actually listening to his press conference after the UCL game where we talked about, at the end of the day, like we know this guy didn't do well at Burnley in the Premier League, but number one, he got them promoted. Yes, you can say he got relegated, but he also got them
record points.
Record points total. And what is he supposed to, like he said it, like what am I supposed to do if I failed at Burnley? Just quit after it? No, I want to come to Bayern and I want to do well. And he's doing very well. He's The style of play is good.
But can you see from like a Bayern fan's point of view,
Yeah.
how ridiculous it is to hire the manager
Yes.
from Burnley who got them relegated from their point of view?
Yeah, I understand why, but I understand why they're mad, but it's like maybe we were all looking at this thing the wrong way. Maybe like Kompany with better players could do something very well because, bro, with all due respect to Sanderberg and Dara O'Shea and Eric
Oli McBurney.
Ollie McBurney, you're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna do anything. So and like a lot of coaches come from like very small teams and then they go on to bigger teams. So you have to give them the opportunity to prove themselves. And if it didn't
By the
work,
way-
it didn't work. If it worked, it worked.
Let me read AJ's
By the
comment.
way, McBurney scored it.
Cole, just
McBurney was at Sunderland. No,
Eke, continue.
Bro, AJ, I don't know where you're
No,
getting
no,
it from.
Eke, ignore, just continue.
But I think we have to give credit to Kompany because Tuchel didn't win these games 5-4, 5-6-0. I know we have to look at the bigger teams, and in my opinion, Kompany will do just fine against the bigger teams. I think the style of play, like it will work against. The style of play is very possession based. I think it will work against the bigger teams, especially with the players that Bayern have. They're good players, so I think we have to give him a lot of credit, man. I'm rooting for Kompany this season.
Hold on,
man.
I
I want
100%.
Kompany to do well.
What's it called? Did I say? I think Abdallah. Did I call him Abdallah? And then to Kenny.
By the way, AK, you don't sound white. Just saying.
Abdallah.
Crazy. Look, I think it was unfair to judge Kompany at Burnley. Come on, it's Burnley. Lack of resources as well, and they're always, whenever they get promoted, they're most likely to be one of the favourites to go down already. And let's be honest, they don't have a lot of resources. So, in terms of that was his, I think it was second the proper job because it was Anderlecht first, then it was Burnley. For me, time will tell, but he's having a good start. This is his first good like step up. I think if he does something significant in going into the later stages of the Champions League with Bayern, then he could be one of the decent up-and-coming managers for a lot of European sides from Bayern. Or maybe a long-term replacement.
So you don't think it's too early to give him praise? Do you think we need to still wait before we say?
I would say 50-50. I would say 50-50. He's having a good start, but it's still 7 games in? It's 7-8 games in. So time will tell, but it looks promising. So yeah, good luck to him. And if it's a fairy tale and he does very well at Bayern, then maybe he's destined to come back home.
Oh my god, I knew it. Oh my god.
Kenny, talk to me.
By the way,
You can never
Bayern
go
fans,
wrong with coming back home.
Okay, you know what? Kenny, please, Kenny.
What's that mic?
No, I said, call. Fix your mic because I'm getting static whenever you come. It's like wear headphones. Do not speak unless you have headphones or earphones on. Kenny.
But yeah, on Kompany, yeah, I think it does deserve praise, especially with the skepticism that was there, especially.
But who has he faced? Are we repping Dynamo Zagreb, Bremen? What's it called? Heidenheim, Cell, or what's it called? Kiel, or whatever they're called.
Wherever you you have to praise him for the team that has been like I think I said last season, Bayern Munich were struggling with these teams, and I do understand where obviously the Bayern fans come from. It's like, yeah, he did get the Burnley manager, but at the same time, let's be real, like he wasn't the first choice, not the second, not the third. Like they went through a whole lot of managers, and they got rejected every time.
He was like the 7th.
Wait. Okay, so Kenny, I feel wrong for saying this. If he was the 6th, 7th choice, is that like racist?
No, it's not. No, it's just that obviously there was Bayern.
Oh my!
Eric,
goodness.
mute your mic, man.
Goodness
Mute your
me.
freak. Eric, let's Kenny talk. Let's Kenny talk. Kenny talk.
No, AJ.
No, it's just that if we're being real, like,
No, Kenny, come on. You were like 6th, 7th, 8th choice. So you're like, bro, okay, look, we have to get a manager. So you get in here and just go in right now, man. Because
no,
we
it's
didn't
just
want
that-
you. You were like a seventh choice. So just
No,
come and do it.
No, it's just that obviously it was but you have to get a manager, and let's be real, like even Tuchel that they didn't want at the end of the season, they're trying to get back, but like you were 6th or 7th, obviously as company you were always going to accept it, but as Bayern, I do understand, like AK said, in the championship you got record points, and what you can make parallels that you had Burnley, which just got relegated back then, to that some of the best players in the league, and you saw what he did with some of the best players in the league in that specific league. He dominated. So I'm like, if you're Bayern, like, cool, we have the best players in the league. We just need a manager that can get us a system that can win a lot. If like, Burnley is the team that you had at Burnley in the Champions League is basically what he has at Bayern in the Bundesliga. You have the best team with the best players, and you need to give them a system where they can dominate most of the time. And
so what do you think the issue was with Burnley in the EPL? That those players were just not equipped to be as effective against much better teams and better players.
Yeah. You just obviously you gave him. Let's be real, you went from the best team to like one of the worst, and he has a specific way of playing that he does demand a lot from players, and you can get away with it in the Championship, but in the Premier League it's different. So I think that's why it didn't work in the Premier League. Don't mean he's a bad. I think that he's a guy that is set in his ways, and obviously when you're in the relegated team, like you can't make those bets. Like let's be real, they're just not good enough. You can't be. I'm seeing the players they are there. They're decent players, but come on, like they're not good enough. So obviously I'm like, I understand if you're in Bayern, you're like, we're gonna give him better players. We saw what he did with better players in the Championship, and I'm like, he's replicating what he's done there in the Bundesliga, because in the Bundesliga, like I said, Bayern Munich are clear of every team except maybe Leverkusen. That's it. But like they're clear of every team, so I'm like, you give them a system, a guy that want to play offensive football. Like they still have weapons. Or Lisa, like they said, probably one of the best signings of the summer. You still have a clinical striker in Harry Kane. You have good wingers in Gnabry, Sane, and Coman as backup as well. You have midfielders. They have a squad. That's what Coman is. He's just injury prone, but he's decent now.
No, that guy's quality. He's quality.
Also, Bayern fans shouldn't underestimate Kompany just because he came from Burnley, because they just got knocked out last season in the semis of the UCL by a striker coming from Stoke City.
Oh, shut the fuck up, no man.
And Hoffenheim, you shut up.
Wait, hold on, Kenny.
Well, like I said, like for him, he got his chance, and now obviously that's probably the biggest show of his career, and he's got his chance to like make his name out there. So I'm like, cool. But the thing is that he has a short leash, because that's the thing is that he came from Burnley. So at the end of the day, if it goes wrong, you have nothing in the back pocket to like.
He doesn't have. Which is why I say, like, I think that we have to wait. First of all, we can still say it's impressive, and they are playing much better football, and it's very impressive. But I need to see the Barca game, the Villa game, and the Leverkusen game, and specifically the Leverkusen game is the next game. Because now, will you still be effective and still be this good against much better teams who can now hurt you? Zagreb can't hurt you. Freaking Kiel can't hurt you. Those guys can't. But Villa, that's away in the UCL. Leverkusen, those are your title rivals who beat you and drew with you last season. So that is when we can now say, okay, how much of a real improvement are there? Because you can still give him his praise, but you really judge someone by who they face. If you beat up on Kiel 10-0, okay, that's cool. But if you beat a Leverkusen or Real Madrid or a Man City, beating Real or Man City means more than putting 20 past Kiel.
And you're gonna have to do some stuff that you didn't probably want to do at Burnley last season, which is you're gonna have to adapt sometimes. Like you can't just go out there and then trying to outplay every team. So sometimes you need to, like you said, not every team is gonna be Kiel and all that stuff. Sometimes you have to adapt.
Yeah.
So hopefully for him, he's gonna be able to like adapt his system when he plays a bigger team and better opposition. But like you see, like they're being up on these teams that they're supposed to be, and that's not surprising.
Anyone else?
Me.
Yeah, go for it, Eric.
Yeah, so nobody mentioned someone's name. so I'm going to mention him very shortly. But
oh my
no,
God.
let me talk.
Eric.
So
okay. When you mention his name, are you going to mention what he did at the Euros? Are you going to mention that as well, or no?
Just
okay.
Hold on, just hold on.
Eric,
So big up. So I think coaches who are less experienced, I am in favor of trying different things. Bayern Munich for me are a very well-run club. They've been historically, I think, they've been the best-run club for a long time. Maybe not, it doesn't always show with the UCLs, but I think they're pretty well-run.
Two trebles though, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. They made a mistake with Tuchel, I think.
More than Madrid.
Samasi, thank you. Eric, continue.
Yeah, so I think Tuchel was a mistake, and I can't believe that certain supporters of a certain club in blue colors.
The West London Tory Blue Cows, the Hosen Sluts of West London.
Jesus.
Okay, mute your mic. So yeah, I can't believe certain people still fantasize about this guy and say, oh, if he could come back and blah blah blah. But anyway, I think Kompany is promising. He's a good coach, I think, but we'll have to wait and see, like you're saying, because he doesn't have much experience. And
So how much praise do we give him now based on goals scored, performance, domination? Werder Bremen doesn't have a single attempt. Or should we only judge him based on the quality of a position he faces, i.e. Leverkusen next, Villa with, and of course Barca? Like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Do we give him his flowers or be like, okay, cool, we really judge you in the next games?
I think you have to give him his flowers now just based on the circumstances, based on him being seventh choice, I don't think because of anything to do with how he looks. It's just because he's not necessarily a name you would think of. He's not been that long ago he started coaching, so it makes sense. So yeah, you have to give him his flowers now because who knows what's going to happen in those games? We have no idea. But I'm very much looking forward to a certain Englishman finally winning a trophy because this guy is so unappreciated.
Eric, does
he
he
decided to
win
stay
a
at
trophy
one
this
club.
season? Eric, this time next year, does he win a trophy?
Oh my God.
Honestly,
Harry.
I hope so. I hope for
Eric,
this
I
man's,
didn't ask for hope.
for his.
Eric, screw hope. Hope is overrated. Does he win a trophy at the end of the season? Yes
I
or
mean,
no?
he really should, man. Let's be honest. Who's gonna stop Bayern this season? Let's be honest.
Eric,
The same guys
please
that stopped them last season.
Eric, can you explain the performances at a certain European
Okay,
competition
let's go
this
there.
summer?
Let's talk about this certain striker was sorry.
Eric, just keep talking. No, Eric, just keep talking. Eric, keep talking. Eric.
So yeah, he wasn't the best. At least he scored, and at least he had some kind of impact. He did something, unlike a certain Frenchman who couldn't score a single goal in open play. But yeah, he wasn't good enough. I know he wasn't good enough, but at least he helped his team in some way. But I think that he has a really big chance to win a trophy. I think he will. I mean, Bayern Munich should be.
Pokal.
I mean, something, Pokal, you have to win something. I'm sure.
Because I'm just fearful that he goes trophyless 2 seasons in a row. I don't think scared.
He will. And by the way, what I heard was England have been fixed apparently with the leak. What's his name? Lee Castle?
Castle.
Yeah. So apparently England are great and everything, and who knows? England might even win a trophy as well.
Oh my God. God forbid.
Okay, hold on. So wait, let me come to RDS. Should we give Kompany his flowers or should we wait?
First and foremost, I just have a quick question for Cole. Now that obviously Kompany does seem to be improving and he's getting the Bayern pace to sort of click. Are you pro? Are you for African managers and players at Bayern Munich now?
Oh my God, I forgot that Hangout. Yeah.
Is that
hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Cole. Are you pro African now at Bayern? Yes or no?
I've always been pro-African. It's just that sometimes when you just have,
You said Bayern should have more
I-
white players.
You don't
Hold
know.
on,
Okay,
hold
okay,
on.
okay. You know what? Artist, just talk more because his mic is trash. His mic is
His mic is
garbage.
bad, actually.
Artist,
His mic
continue. So talk about
Okay.
company. Should we give him his flowers? Should company give him his flowers?
Okay. So I heard. I've always been pro. Okay, fine. That's questionable, call. Okay, fine. It's just some receipts I have, but okay, that's fine. Anyway, should company get his flowers? Yeah, of course. Like, because to be honest, sorry, cause under siege. Sorry, Barry, relax.
Finding core. Finding.
Oh my god.
Um, yeah, I think that, to be honest, I actually think he should. I think he actually should get it because let's be real.
But should we judge people by who they by the quality of
I
opposition?
I agree, but we have to remember that.
Oh, I think you muted yourself, bro. RDS.
Sorry, I'm here.
Yeah, go for it.
I think we've got to remember that the start of all of this was why Bayern have made a stupid appointment. It's been awful, you know, like why have they gone for Burnley coach? Like that was the context. So the context wasn't all right. They've got an established manager, and you know, like Tuchel or whatever, and let's see what they do against those teams. It was this makes zero sense. So at least from the perspective of like right now, we've gone from this is a you know, a stupid appointment to actually we're now at least treating Kompany like any other respectable coach. So we're not saying, essentially what I'm saying is we're not saying, oh, Kompany is now misplaced at this level now. We're not having the conversation. The conversation we're having now is, oh, can Kompany now do it or provide convincing performances against the big teams? But that's a very different conversation than saying this guy is like people had with Lampard and Potter, for example, Chelsea, saying this guy's out of his depth. He shouldn't be here. He's not at the right level. Blah 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 blah. So because of that, I do think he deserves, deserves respect because now people aren't speaking about Kompany in that respect. But of course, I still think that. I'm sure a lot of Bayern fans will think they'll go, okay, yes, if we lose to Leverkusen, it's not going to be cool. But I'd rather us lose to Leverkusen playing good football that they enjoy to watch. Oh,
No,
Sebastian?
Well, she's on loan, so she doesn't speak for
no
Bayern fans.
Bayern fan thinks like that.
Sebastian, you don't speak for Bayern fans. You're on loan to United, so you speak
I
for
know.
United.
I know.
It's not been going well since.
It's one of the it's the worst loan decision I've ever heard in my life. I don't know who goes from Bayern to Man United.
Actually, to be fair, we have been playing better. It's just that we're not been able to score goals, unfortunately.
We have
So
climbed.
that's the problem. So, but I mean, to be fair, since you put Kobe Manu in your pick, it's not been looking good. So
yeah. So
anyway,
do you feel if you look at Villa away
Can
in the UCL?
you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, sorry, continue. So you look at Villa away in the UCL, then of course Leverkusen at home next week. Do you think that Bayern will do well against those guys? Do you think that Kompany is the guy, or you're not sure yet? Because I think, look, they look great, but I am eager to know against better opposition, better quality managers, how will him and this team fare?
Villa will be interesting, not so much because I do think Bayern have a better team, starting 11 than Villa. Of course they do. But more just from the managerial side, that Emery obviously has more experience managing, just in management, but also in the Champions League and European competition. So it'll be I'm more interested to see how that will work in that respect. I still think Bayern Munich will probably win. So, but it will be interesting. Leverkusen, I think that's 50-50. You know, so I would say so long as he doesn't lose both games, you know, which it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what his mindset is like. Is his mindset when he comes against opposition that's a bit stronger? Am I still going to go all out, or am I going to be a bit more cautious, tease out the opposition? I don't know how we go about it, you know. So, but at the end of the day, it will just come down to the result. But just given the way they're playing, I expect he will get a result at least against one or two of those teams, and then see what happens. Because the league isn't going to be decided, the Bundesliga and also the Champions League is not going to be decided because we already established that even if for some reason he loses against Villa, it's not make a difference between whether you finish first or eighth.
Oh yeah. No, it won't be.
That's irrelevant.
No. For me, this isn't about. This is just about assessing how good Kompany and Bayern are against the top managers and the really good teams.
My prediction is that I think Bayern Munich will go unbeaten certainly in the Champions League, this league format thing. I don't think they're going to lose it in any game. And that includes, sorry, Ricardo, that includes Barcelona.
Wow. Hold on, let me bring this to Dubinsky. So shout out to Josh. Shout out to Josh. Thank you so much. Samasi still hating on Black Man Kompany. You change your mind. Kompany winning the league and UCL final in Munich. Hashtag AFC voter. Hashtag fascist. With 1, 2, 3, 4 cold faces.
No, first.
So hold on, Samasi, do you want to respond to that?
Yeah. First of all, you dumbass, is AFD.
Samasi, don't call him a dumbass. That is your future date. That's going to be happening very soon.
No,
so continue.
it will never ever happen.
You looked as his boyfriend.
HH, you've read his name, right?
Okay, cool. So Samasi.
To say is, I don't think so. That's gonna happen. If this happens, I'm not recovering from this. If Bayern Munich when the UCL,
then you can't return because then you're obviously the obvious jinx of the team.
I can't return. I have been miserable. It's just this just sad.
Misery loves Kompany. Misery is healthy.
The moment they got a manager who's not Caucasian, she left.
Let me bring this up. So shout out to Astrid West. Thank you. Okay, coach, can you just Astrid West? Enzo and Kompany showing how big influential Pepe is.
Speak on it.
Kompany doesn't even play like Pep. What is it?
Yeah, he doesn't even play like. See, guys, Pep doesn't deserve all this credit though. Pep disciples, no. Let's stop there.
What about Sir Baconface's disciples? What about Sir Bacon?
So no, he doesn't. Okay, guy. Okay, so what's it called? Eric is. You want Kompany go for it? No, you've already spoken on Kompany, haven't you?
No, I didn't say that. It was. It's not me. You mean SK? SK wanted to speak.
SK's go for it. SK.
So honestly, what I really want to say is, why did you guys think that a manager having better players wouldn't look better? Because if you watch,
no, SK not this good. No. Obviously, I said obviously, it's not a crazy notion of hey, why are you trying to play this kind of football against the brick players? If you give him better players, he will do a lot better. Now, that's 1 + 1 does not always equal to in football. But fair enough, you can imagine how you do perform better. But SK to perform this well.
Because here's the thing. Here's how I look at managers, right? There is your tactics, right, and then there is your framework, which I know sounds kind of like the same thing, but it's different, right? Because tactics is the little minute details that you change on a game-to-game basis. Oh, am I going to stay in the midfielder here one game? Am I going to do this? And then the framework is just generally what type of team are we? Are we going to be a passing team, a pressing team, that kind of thing? At Burnley, yeah, you're right. The players were bricks, but he had a good framework there too. So frameworks is what usually you have to worry about with managers, transferring from team to team. So I didn't think, obviously, I don't think he was going to score 5+ goals 3 out of his first 6 matches.
9-2 in the UCL.
But the fact that some people on this panel thought he was so bad that they literally left the team that he supported.
Oh my God!
Speak on it.
No. Hold on. See, what's Messi did was psychotic, going from first of all leaving it and going to United. But SK, before a ball was kicked, if you're a Bayern fan, wait, SK, if you're a Bayern fan and you heard that Bayern Munich, the great Bayern Munich, Otmar Hitzfeld, Louis van Gaal, Jupp Heynckes, that's Bayern Munich hired
Pep Guardiola.
That same Bayern Munich hired Beckenbauer. That same Bayern Munich hired the manager of Burnley, who got that team relegated. You'd be like, what the heck is going on?
All I'm going to say, bro, is I remember the DI allegations, bro. I remember that hangout very well, HH. It was, those conversations were crazy. That's all I'm going to say, HH.
No, look, see, SK, I'm sure right now, I am 1000% rooting for Kompany, especially because of what Samasi has done, because he's black. So 100%, yes, black tax. I'm totally rooting for him to do well. So my thing is that, but Eski, the key thing though is greater test lie ahead. Leverkusen is the next game. You've got Villa away, and it's can you sustain this for a 38 game season? And by the time next year, do you win the title? How far do you go in the UCL?
And of course, I do acknowledge that. Obviously, it's like early days. So like. I guess we have to just see like what this team's bottom level looks like, right? Because like obviously, like no matter what team you are, no matter how good you are, you're never going to be playing at your best every single game. That's just not possible. So we'll see how well he can do when the game's not going his way and the team needs to adapt to the situation. But as of right now, though, I think he's done a great job.
Yeah. So
how many good big players did Bayern Munich bring in the summer?
So there was Olise.
Is Olise a big player?
No, he's a talented player, but you don't really call him a big player, but he's a very talented player.
Okay, not big player, just players. Good players. Yeah. How many?
I think Palhinha, Olise, Ito. So, 3.
So you should give Kompany credit. You should give Kompany credit then, because you can't say the team this season is better than what it was last season.
No, that's the key thing. It's the same players it's pretty much the same players that Tuchel had last season.
Also, he's revitalized
because of Olise. They're not playing super better because the entire team is operating better. So
also, he's revitalized Serge Gnabry as well.
Yes.
Kimmich as well. I have tickets for that Leverkusen Bayern game.
Don't you dare use those tickets. You better give those tickets away.
Can you send them to me?
Good.
I'm not going. If my hate for Leverkusen. If Bayern win and slap Leverkusen, I can't celebrate. That's just sad.
Good. No, that's not sad. It's you blaming yourself. So hold on. Hold on. Wait, Eric, is the mic working there? Eric, is the mic working?
I think so. Yeah.
Astrid FC.
Eric, can you admit that this is our season to challenge City for the title? Can you admit that?
No, that's not. I completely disagree with those comments. I don't know why.
Eric, we are cooking.
Just hold on.
Can you change that right now? Can you change that shit right now? Can you change that AVR right now?
Wow,
change that AVR right now.
Really, that's wild.
Can you change that AVR right now? There's no way in hell I am maximizing that. There's no way in hell.
Let Eric speak, man.
Eric. Eric, the team is cooking. Eric, why can't we? Okay, Eric, give me a good reason why, based on what you've seen so far, why we cannot challenge for the title this season.
Okay, let me just start by saying I've waited for a long time on this stream to talk about the Blues, and I've waited for a long time.
Why did you go in hiding, Eric?
Samasi, can you worry about Cash App Miro? Eric, continue.
Thank you. Yeah, so I didn't go in and I was just busy. Anyway, so I've waited for a long time since the new ownership took over to actually see a real team on the pitch. So it's good to see that a team can pass the ball, move around, create chances, score goals, keep a clean sheet. These are things that you would expect from good teams, not even maybe big clubs. So it's a good start. I think we're finally starting with this
Eric, why can we not? Why?
Oh my!
Based on the team and the bench, why can we not challenge for the title this season?
Okay, so if you just let me, so Chelsea are not good enough yet. So that's the truth.
How?
Ignore that other word. Ignore that. That was a mistake. That's a mistake. I slipped. Okay. Ignore that other word. Ignore that other one. So I got excited. Ignore the second one. So how? The guy was starting to say how. Eric, how?
You reminded me of that. That's
Eric. I said ignore that second one. Eric,
do you want to
that
know
was a mistake. Eric, that was a mistake.
Do you want to know a fun fact about Reece James?
I don't.
I'll
Guys,
give you the fun fact.
it was a mistake. I slipped.
Really,
Eric? Why can we not challenge? Eric,
that shouldn't even exist anymore. You should have deleted that ages ago.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Look, that's why, because J is always injured. So what do you want me to tell you? You want me to rely on
Eric, Lee J has played 405 minutes in 405 days. By the way,
I don't know where you got that start, but okay. Look, the team is just look. Can I just enjoy a few good games? HA,
no, Eric. No, you can't because Eric. Okay, so Eric, what will you be happy with? 4th, 5th, top 4?
Look, I won't be happy with anything that isn't the title, but
thank you.
No.
Thank
hold on.
you.
I haven't finished.
Finally, man. Hold on. Finally.
Look, compared to where we were, compared to where this team was, this is like a treat. You know, a win with a clean sheet away from home, scored 3. You know, that's a big deal. You know, with the way the team has been moving. But you know, let's just say this is we're starting to move forward. We're actually starting to make progress. So we'll see how the season goes. 4th place, fantastic. You know, so far so good.
So Eric, so we should not have any ambition towards trying to get the CPL.
Let's walk first. Let's we're crawling before. I think we're starting to walk now. Let us just try and get a sprint going before we. Can you just mute your mic for goodness? Just mute your mic for 5 seconds. Okay, sorry. So yeah, let's just take it easy. You know, start sprinting, and then we can talk about going toe to toe with City.
Kojak. Do I owe Kojak an apology, or he needs to show me a lot more consistency?
Kojak is a strange man.
Very strange man. And in both ways, both on and off the field. But keep cooking.
Oh, no, let's not look. I'm not. I'm not interested in those allegations or whatever. I don't want to know.
What you said about Obi? Are you
Yeah. No, we're going there. That's why I said he's a strange man. So this guy is a very. I think he's a little bit crazy.
No, he's Eric, look at what he looks like. He looks crazy.
No, he is.
Guys, I'm black. I'm not fun. I said based on just look at his eyes. Look those eyes are eyes of a guy that's crazy.
Guys, did you see his
guys? I've seen those eyes before.
I've
seen those eyes before, guys. If you grew up in Nigeria, you've seen those eyes. You've seen those eyes before. Kenny, that's why you're laughing. You know those eyes. I know those eyes.
Be careful. Be very careful.
Continue. Eric, continue.
No. But guys, did you see?
I don't have any eyes. Eric, continue.
Did you see his celebration? He's strange. He's a strange guy. So
can you put my video, please?
Yeah, look.
Eric,
the guy's
I'm
weird.
sorry, they should have chopped off the goal for that alone. I'm sorry.
No.
That was weird.
That was weird. He's doing okay,
my VI, please.
No, AJ, I think you should put that AVI. I think you should just.
Kenny's AVI.
No, I
think you should.
Kenny,
why not?
Kenny, say that AVI. I'm not promoting that.
What do you mean?
I'm not promoting that on the channel, okay? Because I am one of those that believes that no matter how you spell it, it's the same thing. So no, I'm not promoting that here. Eric, continue. Eric, are you done?
No, I'm not done. Of course not.
So do I owe Kojak an apology, or does it need to be a lot more consistent?
No, you don't owe him an apology, but if he keeps doing. But by the way, I heard the commentator said that. First of all, he said Chelsea are the only club to score more goals than Erling Haaland, which was funny, and he also.
What? Are you kidding me? No, man.
This is football heritage.
It's fluent UCL.
I mean, it's a little bit depressing still, but anyway. He also said Jackson is second behind Erling Haaland. I don't remember if he said it was since he came to City or
since he came to the league, most non-penalty goals.
Yeah. So, look, Jackson is not try. By the way, what I'm going to quickly say about Jackson is he's actually a footballer, unlike a certain Frenchman who I won't name, but he can play ball, which means I tolerate
Wow.
his lack of.
No. Let
him land. Eric land.
So he's so he runs really hard, like a German who used to play for Chelsea, but unlike that German, he actually has quality.
Oh,
he can control the ball. He can move. I mean, he was having. No, I'm just being honest. He can control the ball. You see what he did? He dropped deep, passed the ball around, move.
Oh no, it was a great goal. It was a great goal. It was like that first goal was a quality goal.
And not just the goal, the game. He had a great game for Chelsea in against West Ham. He was fantastic. So for me, even when he's terrible in front of goal, people call him all sorts of names. It's true, but you can't tolerate it because he's helping the team. He can pass the ball. So look, with the team, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to say anything crazy, but so far so good. Let's just like you said with Kompany. I'm going to shout out Enzo Maresca because for me he fits into this whole experimental thing with managers who are not so experienced, and I think so far so good. He's done really. I don't have a single criticism of him. I don't know if you agree, but for me,
well, my only criticism is him maintaining Enzo as captain, but it's what his butt keep cooking though.
Right. No, but I know what you mean, but that's not like an on pitch.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, for footballing wise. Hey, look, Eric. So far, so good.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm jumping ahead of myself, and I wouldn't have to try to push Eric.
You are, yeah.
I think we're because Eric, let's be real. Arsenal ain't gonna do it. Liverpool ain't gonna do it. Those bums, the British stuff, sure as heck ain't gonna do it. Eric, we have to be Thanos at the end of Avengers. Fine, I'll do it myself. We're gonna have to be Thanos.
Do you know what happened to Thanos at the end of Endgame though?
He got ambushed by the Avengers, and they didn't even beat him in a fair fight. Last I checked, he won, and they only beat him by ambushing him. That's the Thanos. No, the other Thanos. I don't know who the other Thanos is. The real Thanos, they ambushed him, so it was cheating. The real Thanos don't won. He won. That's the Thanos I'm talking about. So we win. SK, thoughts on this though?
Okay, thank you for that intro. When it comes to Jackson,
are we ready for the title? Yes or no?
No, AJ, I'm not you, bro. I'm not having. Listen, I would be satisfied with this, at least for this season, with top 4 in a trophy. Relax. I said satisfied. I didn't say happy. So, just because, like, I know you like to be ahead of yourself in terms of like ambition, but like. You have to start with a steady foundation. I mean, like, let's use you for example. If you didn't get 40K in your first year on YouTube, would you have quit your YouTube channel because you didn't get 40K in your first year? No, right?
It depends.
Stop talking. Okay, whatever. You're not going to answer this journey.
I said it depends. So I don't know what the answer is. It depends.
But anyway,
the answer. Go on, SK. Go.
Yeah, but anyway, my point is just like you have to have a good foundation before you start picking fights with top clubs. So that's what I would say.
Are foundations overrated?
No, because if you don't have a foundation, then you end up winning the league one year, finishing 10th the next year, winning the league the next year, and then finishing 5th. And then hiring a random Italian guy who like smokes cigarettes, then hiring a dude named Frank Lampard, and then almost getting relegated. That's usually what happens.
You just broke down the last few years of. That was rude, by the way. That's rude.
Usually what happens when you don't have a foundation. I just and then a random American takes over, and then we end up here. So yeah. Anyway,
so what happened to Nottingham Forest?
Exactly. Indeed. Or Leeds. So. Basically, my point is, and I do think that's the one good thing I'll give this clearly group is if now that they actually have a good foundation of like young players, if these dudes can like actually start peaking at the same time, then give it a year or two, especially if Pep leaves, the league is there to take. So I don't see the rush in trying to force a process if it's actually like working. If it wasn't working, that would be a different conversation. But that's in the future. In terms of today's game, from what I've seen so far, Jackson was really good. Huge shout out to Colwell, who you guys tried to gaslight me last week. At the
He's
same
been solid. He's been solid.
His passing on the ball, oh my goodness. Abdullah, bro, your manager would love this man so much, bro. His passing is so good. Tosin, I think, is really underrated. This is the second good game he's had in a row. Like, he was really big against Bournemouth in that second half. He was really good today. I'm not gonna lie to you, Fofana was getting cooked on that right side, but he was getting cooked.
Oh, why do you remind me of him? Oh my,
bro.
That
guy.
Like maybe it's since his leg break and everything, Fofana into I'm not trusting a man who has a heart shaped inside his hair. I don't trust him.
But HHC will win real. Like you're playing centre back at full back.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not.
Kenny, ever since Drake had a heart shaped into his hair, has he released any good music since then? Thank you. SK.
Still walks all over Kendrick.
Okay.
Yeah, that way. Hold on. Let me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, drop a couple.
Oh my god.
Drop another slap, please. Drop another slap, please.
Yeah, you actually might.
Another brick take.
Okay, not gonna drop it. That's fine. So where was I? Yeah, Fofana was getting cooked. Caicedo today too. This is probably the best game he's had since that little spell at the end of last season. Like, my goodness, was he good today? He was good on the ball. He was breaking up all the plays. If you didn't even, I don't think if you guys didn't notice, I think the second and third goal literally came from tackles that he made.
And he got an assist.
Yeah. And
great assist. That
was a great assist.
Man was moving like Kante, man.
Oh my gosh, you're giving me memories, man. Okay, so SK, you're saying so SK, why can't we cook this season?
Oh my.
SK, why can't we cook this season? SK, we're cooking.
Because in order to win the league, you gotta get like 95.
RDS, mute your mic. SK, looking at the ball that we're playing, all the things you're saying, guys, if you could just maintain SK, who's better than us?
You have to, but here's the issue. You have to play like that against the City team literally 97% of the entire season. Like, for a young squad, that's just not gonna happen.
SK, look at our bench. SK, how many teams can bring on a Drodo and an Owl?
Listen, I don't rate the Owl, bro. He has the passing range of Jaylen Brown, bro. And again, if you watch basketball, you know exactly.
The Owl decision making is garbage.
So you're saying that I'm the only person on planet Earth that supports João Felix. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes. I'm sure his family supports him, but like,
wow.
I mean, he should have scored at least one goal.
I mean,
he was close, Eric. He was close.
Not good enough.
Outside of the back, he was close. He was close.
Please.
Also, Madueke was doing his best Sterling impression today, which I was not very fond of.
Okay, so SK, so everything you're saying top four and okay. Now I know we've been going back and forth. So do you feel I owe Kojak an apology? So you believe this is our striker, our finisher, who we can rely upon?
Let me put it this way: I never hated him as much as you guys did. Like the kind of hate that Kojak was getting at times. Bro, the dude scored a hat trick, and people just talked about how he like underperformed his XG, which obviously I know was
against a team with 9 men who are playing a high line.
That's fair, but like he still scored a hat trick. But no one was even like, oh, like good job scoring a hat trick. But it was against a team when they were just like, nah, your hat trick sucks. So it's like he got a lot of hate. So what I would say is I'm gonna hold off on that apology because I'm not one that tends to rush things. But if he keeps doing this for like December, then yeah, you might have to. That apology might have to come.
So that should give. Kenny, talk to me.
Can you put my VR, please?
Oh my god!
Oh
what
my
are you doing?
god!
You see that finish?
Eric.
No, because I forget, obviously you're not gonna say sorry and all that stuff, but my stocks are there. People here know in the chat. You heard me.
Oh, Kenny, you have stocks in Nico Jackson.
I've been having
This is what I'm
stocks.
talking about. Why can't you have stock?
How?
Oh my god.
Stocks in Nico Jackson?
You have stocks in João Felix.
I've been having stocks in.
No. I'm João Felix's lawyer. I have stocks in Yamal.
Whoa.
You also had stocks in João Felix.
No, but
Kenny, you have stocks in Nico Jackson?
Of course, that's been a long time. I have stocks in Jackson.
oh my god.
We've talked about that before, and the thing is that, and that's what I'm saying. The way people talk about him, and that's the thing. I think I've never, at least currently, I've never seen a guy get cooked and disrespected the way he is. And when I'm seeing his performance and his output, is better than guys that you guys rate. It don't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. People always saying he's garbage, he's trash. But like I said, the guy has more non-penalty goals than guys like, and I'm not saying he's better than them, but most of all the other strikers,
He scored more goals than Salah. He scored more goals than Salah.
He scored more goals than them, and yet, like you guys are praising Isak and all that stuff. Yeah, he scores more goals than him. Yes, he has more non-penalty goals than Salah. Yes, yeah, he does. But people say he's trash. He can't finish and all that stuff. Yeah, the guy scores goals.
Yeah, but Kenny, he's not short. He doesn't have a low center of gravity, and he doesn't do shoulder drops and nutmeg. So Pavlov will never rate him. HH will never rate him.
No. But doing what's so funny, like the only thing I've criticized of Nico Jackson is his finishing. I've never called him a trash player or a trash footballer. I'm like, he's a very talented player. What I'm angry at is the amount of chances he messes up. Even that treble against Tottenham, he should have had a 5-piece. Do you know how brain dead that Tottenham were with 9 men? So yes, he had a hat trick, but the reason why we don't rate the hat trick is because do you know how many chances you missed? Do you know how many times you were offside? So the issue with Nico Jackson is the amount of chances this guy messes up. Because if he scored all those chances, we win the league easy.
No, and you see that, and that's where people lie, and everyone keeps saying that. The thing is that and that's the only player you guys do that. Do you know how many strikers underperformed the XG? You know Haaland underperformed the XG last season. Like if you look at the top strikers in the league, like I think even Ollie Watkins underperformed. Like all these strikers, they underperform XG. They miss chances. But like, Jackson is the only guy that I'm seeing that he's a striker that misses chances. It's like he's the only striker that does that. And like all the other strikers do. But when this guy missed one chance against Crystal Palace, he missed. He didn't even miss. It was a great goalkeeper save. At the end of the game, people are acting as if it's the end of the world. Like he's the only striker that's missing chances out here. That's why I'm like when the expectation and the way people criticize the guy every time the guy misses one chance. I'm like, you don't do that with other strikers. I'm like, why do you guys keep I feel like there's just an agenda on the guy, and there's no way. Like, you guys have just said.
Do you think Astrid has anything to do with that agenda?
Oh my gosh! You see, even
that's a simple question.
For me, what's worse is that even Chelsea fans will be saying, "Yeah, this guy is trash." I'm like, and the worst
Kenny,
is that
but sometimes his finishing has been very frustrating. You have to admit.
And what annoys me the most is when since Diego Costa, the strikers I've had are Morata, Higuain, guys like that. And people are disrespecting this guy that scored more goals than all these guys probably since Diego Costa. What the thing that I don't understand is like you have a guy he does miss chances. When I'm looking at his output, and like I said, the guy is a good player as a striker. He brings his teammate. He's not just he might finish poorly, but his all around game is important to the team. He brings other players into the game and all that stuff. But people don't talk about that. We just talk about he's a poor finisher.
No, but Kenny, look, okay, let me just, as you were speaking, I want to fully agree with you, but I just remembered last season. You know, this guy cost us a trophy last season. Because
wasn't that Connor?
That's Gallagher.
No. It was Jackson couldn't finish his chances in the
Gallagher. It was Gallagher that missed the open goal
in the Karabuki Cup final.
Yeah, that was Gallagher.
Atletico now, so
it was I'm thinking about the game against City. It was the FA Cup,
that was the semi-final. Yeah, these missed chances, but like I said, but you see, and that's the thing is that. You say that, but no one is going to like every.
The real question is, can he be relied upon as Chelsea's main striker? Like, big game, he's going to execute, he's going to score those goals, and he can lead the line towards something. That's the question.
He scored against Man City last season. He scored in big games. And you say don't score important, and you say don't score important goals. Against Wolves, he scored the opening goal. Against Crystal Palace, he got the opening goal, and today he scored the opening goal again. The two first goals. The guy scores because people say, "Oh, he scores goals when it don't matter." The guy scores opening goals. He scores important goals. He scored against Man City last season. He scored the winner against Tottenham last season. Hat-trick and the return leg as well. Like I said, the criticism the guy receives for like the performance is dropped. I'm like, I don't understand it. That's the thing. I'm like, the guy is better than a lot of strikers, and he's not as bad as people. Like the way people speak about him is like he's the worst striker in the league.
I think the problem, Ken, is that people are merging Nico's off-field actions with the on-field actions, and sometimes when people do that, it can skew the way they.
That is true though. Like the off-field thing does skew things, but okay, artists, be plain here. Do you feel Nico Jackson can be a striker that can lead a team to a trophy?
Okay, just first thing, just out of context, what I just want to say, because I do want to add a little bit of context to this game, is that HH, who's in your Brick Academy Class C right now?
Oh no, you drew 0-0 with Palace. It was 0-0.
No. I'm not talking about that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, because actually I'm quoting what you said, because you'll agree with me what I'm about to say. Because a certain Lopetegui, at the very least, needs to be in Class C right now.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
And also put West Ham fans in as well.
Yes.
Because they were like, Moyes this, we don't like the style, blah, 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 despite the fact that he delivered them a trophy.
They did their very first European trophy ever in the history.
And to be fair, he finished, how many times did he finish? 6th, 7th, etc. in the league. I went back to back. Did well in the Europa League, I think, got them to a semi-final, I think, as well. But they decided to get this guy who, I appreciate he won with Sevilla, that one movement, but to be honest, Lopetegui.
It's Australia, they finished 9th last season. That's not the end of the world. Like I thought they were like 13th or 14th or something.
Exactly. No, they weren't. But they decided, let's get Lopetegui from Wolves, who ended poorly because I don't know, he had an interview, spoke Spanish, and said, I don't know, I could be.
No. But my thing is that what I see, the crazy thing though is that it's fine to want something more an upgrade. Okay, apart from that thing with Sevilla, what has Lopetegui really done in his career?
That's what I'm saying.
But I think even more so is that fixture away at West Ham. You always know that's a tricky fixture. Because you know that they're going to use because it's a big pitch. Yeah. It's going to go long.
Yeah.
Early crosses. Antonio is going to be a problem. So you know that you're going to have to readjust because that's how Arsenal lost the league, was away at West Ham.
Do you know
how easy this game was?
Yeah, the last couple of games, almost when Moyes was back in the last few years, almost every top team, even City at points, when they were like, you're going to go to West Ham, people were like, it's not that you can't win at West Ham, but it was always
difficult.
It's going to be difficult. It's going to be sort of a difficult game. The last couple of games I've seen with West Ham Lopetegui, it's like West Ham have been so easy to play against. So easy to play against, so it's been absolute. So the reason I'm putting that out is that because I know people say the rogue team is that obviously the word that Chelsea was good, but I do also think that the way that Lopetegui sets up West Ham has completely played into most teams' hands because it's been awful to watch. I think some West Ham fan even said, I think this is the first time since in 60, 70 years that West Ham have lost three out of their 3 games.
The first 3 home games,
or something like that, something ridiculous like that. But apparently, like I said, he's Spanish, so I guess he's better. I don't know.
Also, wow, 3 losses, Jesus.
RDS, you didn't answer the question, right?
Yeah, I'm giving that as the context because for me, when I was watching the game, that was something that when I was watching the game, I didn't even thinking about Chelsea. In my mind, I was like, I don't understand why they sacked this guy Moyes for basically this guy. That was what I was more angry about more than anything.
No. But I think but I think I get where Artist is going in the sense of yes, is this similar to what we were saying about Kompany, where okay, you have to beat what's in front of you. But should we really be assessing Nico Jackson on a trash West Ham team?
No,
Yes.
you
have to
see, you
assess
keep
him in
moving
every
the
game.
goalposts. You can't
you
keep
have to-
moving.
No,
goalposts.
Kenny.
Yeah.
How's that moving the goalposts?
Yes.
No, it's like we rate you based on who you face. Let's be real. West Ham were garbage.
Yeah,
They were
No, but
garbage.
Hitchich, how do you?
Wait,
how do you
wait,
win the-
hold on. Artists, finish. Artists.
That's my point. So it's like I'm saying. I'm not saying the win that it's not a good. It's not a good win. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that my perspective on the game was that like I'm fairly confident that if Moyes was in charge of them, that at least it would. It's not to say that Chelsea wouldn't have won, but I would suspect it would have been at least been a harder game than it was now. And that's based on West Ham's previous performances, not just today, but what they did in the last two games as well, where they were just completely easy to play against. But putting that to one side, yeah, I think that at the end of the day, can Nico Jackson be relied on to carry Chelsea to a title? I'll be honest, I'm not sure. Also, I'm not sure. I do think Chelsea need to get still need to get a clinical striker. Not a clinical striker, but I mean, like I think they need to get. Certainly, they need Nico needs competition at least, and maybe that might be the difference in that respect. They don't necessarily need to spend 100+ million on getting a world-class striker, but maybe getting someone who can compete and can push him forward is probably what he needs. Because I think if you just rely on him solely, he might have a good purple patch, and after a while he just goes back to being basically brickish or something like that. Now, personally, to be honest, I think, and here's my theory. Now, please. Now just hear me out. Hear me out, Eric. Hear me out, Kenny. You know, with the whole Astrid Wet thing with
Oh my! No.
Let him land. Let's see where he's going with this.
I was watching HH's video because in his post match, he was talking about the exchange of certain things and stuff like that as well. I was like, okay, fair enough. Maybe that's it.
It's
But
just the worst.
But given that he's advanced more, is it possible that like Astrid, you know, when they were messaging stuff like
I think that Jackson is
okay. Let's not do this. Let's do this.
Is it possible? I don't know. Did she invite him? Is what I'm
saying.
No,
okay, let's not just. Okay, look. Does anybody here?
One last reminder. Just one last reminder. Just one last reminder to people. When we got Lopetegui, he brought in Odriozola as a supposed upgrade on Carvajal. In the end, both of them were kicked out of the club. So that's the kind of manager he is.
That's it. That's a very good point. AK, talk to me. AK.
Yeah, shout out to Chelsea, man. Enzo Maresca's cooking. I don't know what he's cooking, but he is cooking something. So
Jad 2 assists, by the way. Thank you for that.
Jad was garbage. Jad was garbage.
If you say assist, that assist, that's not an assist. That's Jackson. I mean,
You said you talk about assists. That first assist wasn't an assist.
Done.
That was
done.
Please make
Don Corleone.
Reconsider the nickname of the Jad.
Don Corleone. I'm going to give you off that you can't refuse.
What?
Okay, continue. I said continue.
What are you talking about? You're just blabbering something at this point. But yeah, Jackson.
Wait, hold on. Okay, you haven't watched Godfather?
I have, but why?
Okay, good. Continue. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so I think Jackson. I think CH. I think he's a good player. Goal scoring, of course, he will miss chances, but the guy is a raw player. Like, you bought him after one season in the top league. Like, you didn't buy a striker with 5 years of experience in La Liga or in the Bundesliga. He played 1 year in La Liga and then you bought him. So obviously he's gonna be raw. So obviously you're gonna have to develop him and do a lot of that. So I think as a footballer, you know, his link play is very good. His like flicks behind the corner, his ability to play make. I think he has that. His goal scoring, I think, has improved because what do we say about goal scorers? Like, you can't score like 15 to 20 screamers every single week, every single season. You have to have those sort of tap-in goals, those header goals.
Ooh, that first goal was impressive.
Yeah, you have to have those type of simple goals. That's what the best goal scorers have. And this season, I feel like he's adding more of those simpler goals to his tally, and his movements towards the goal are better. So I'll give Jackson credit, man. The guy actually did kill himself for Africa today.
Oh my god.
Eric, why are you saying, oh my god? That's what the man said. The man literally said he's killing himself for Africa.
I know. What
that is never gonna. That code is gonna follow him for the rest of the season.
Please just because
Yeah, so shout out to him. Palmer again showing up. Caicedo was very good, and Tosin Adebayo, the Nigerian Beckenbauer, very good. And
What?
And you know I'm Nigel all the way through, but what?
I'm just joking. But there is only one thing wrong with your squad, I think.
Oh god.
Not.
I think I know what he's
Felix has always been wrong, but the pregnant fat. The pregnant fat Argentine. He wasn't at it again today.
Okay. Racism aside, is our captain our worst player?
You know it's wild. It's wild when you say
he might
racism
just-
aside. That's actually wild if you say racism aside.
No. If you include racism, then yes. But I would say, like racism tax aside. Okay. So Eric, is Enzo our worst player?
No, he's not.
Who's worse than him? Who's been a worse performer than him in his team?
So let's say
today?
No. Just like last 3 games.
Okay, so I'm not sure how much. Do you mean like just featuring or starting players?
Starting.
Mudryk.
Last 3 games.
Mudryk was definitely our worst player.
He didn't play.
Starting.
Yeah, I mean Mudryk didn't start the last 3 games, but
last 3 games is West Ham, Bournemouth, and Crystal Palace.
Disasi,
and he didn't play against Bournemouth.
Okay, fine. But Enzo has been amongst the worst performers, though.
I mean, I
don't know what has happened to this freaking dude, bro.
Enzo didn't even. When did he play last before this game?
It was Crystal Palace.
He was fine. He was
fine.
definitely
Look, I don't think Enzo is.
No. Okay, say fine, but like,
no, look, Enzo is fine.
Okay, let's be real.
Bro. Like,
The last time Enzo looks like the Enzo from Benfica in the World Cup was under Gryffindor. Since Gryffindor left, we've not seen that kind of Enzo.
Well,
if we've been real, we don't really play the same style. Like for me today, he did his job.
Yeah.
But let's say Caicedo easily outshined him.
No, hold on.
And the issue is like basically for 120 plus million, and for a guy who was one of the stars of a World Cup winning team, where is that dude?
So when you say
Kenny, how I say is based on what I've seen of Enzo Fernandez since he's come to Chelsea, and what I've seen of Romeo Lavia, I think Lavia is better with Caicedo than Enzo is. I think Lavia Caicedo is better than Enzo.
But the thing is that we've seen Lavia against Man City, which is one game, and it was cool. I need to see more. I've seen Lavia like one game. I'm like, people need to chill. I like Lavia. He had a great game, but I need to see more of him.
Look, Enzo is. Yeah, sorry.
Go.
Yeah, Eric.
Look, for me, Enzo is. I know he hasn't. I think he had something he had to. I think he like underwent surgery or something. So I'm not trying to give him excuses, but he only just got back. So and what I think was in his first season.
In the Copa, though, didn't he?
Sorry.
Yeah.
He played in the Copa. I mean, but he's been playing through injury. From what I understand, he has been. That's why he could barely run before he came out of the team. He could barely move around. But anyway,
Eric, why does he look 8 months pregnant?
Let's just give the guy a few games to be up to speed fully. I don't even know if he had a preseason.
Eric, well, like in the end of September, why does he look 8 months pregnant on one in the end of September? Bro?
Look, I don't think he does. That's my. I don't think.
You don't think he looks pregnant? He doesn't think he looks pregnant?
No, I don't. No, I thought it was good. I thought he did what was required for this game, and even with Caicedo, let's not get ahead of ourselves with him either, because I remember what happened last season.
True.
Before everyone said, "Oh, he's so good, he's so good," he was trash for like the first half of the season.
This is true.
And even in this game specifically, he had one moment where he had 3 options and he passed the ball to none of them. So even Caicedo is a work in progress. So I think Enzo. Yes, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of racism tax with that. You know, we're just looking for something to get him out of this team for. Let's
Eric, yes.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's true.
100%, yeah.
On number one, can I say?
Eric, let's be real. It's a combo that probably has to be had and everything.
Yeah.
Eric, how the heck is this guy captain?
Vice captain,
How?
bro. Let's
Vice
be honest.
captain because
look
we know
at
who's
how
the
many
real captain and we
no,
know
no,
why
but
he's not
look how many
captain.
people have held the back. Do you know that Mudryk has been captain? He's won the armband.
Eric,
what's-
no,
Caicedo-
Eric. Based on, I don't give a damn, Eric. Based on recent events, how the heck is that guy captain?
I don't know if that armband matters too much, to be honest. So
Wow.
I'm not
So you
too
don't
sure
think
about
the
that.
captain of the team matters?
I know. No, he's
The
saying that
armband
he
is
doesn't-
one thing, but
No, he's saying that he doesn't think that the players think it matters that much. Is what he's saying.
no, it's not. It's not like it. It's not that deep, honestly. I don't nowadays.
Nico
I don't
Jackson
know.
was like, yeah, it's okay, man. Come back. It's
Because all the players are young. So like even if you have a captain, like it's not like it doesn't. They wouldn't really.
Well, you know what? Maybe that's just the old school in me. For me, a captain is a huge symbolic thing.
No, it's not even about old school. I mean, like this specific team. They're
Yeah,
all
this
young.
team, yeah.
So like,
No, but you see now that goes to a larger issue where, as because the team is so young, you do need the right leader and the right captain that these guys can lead up to. But I don't want young people leading young people. This young team specifically needs an experienced leader to help to guide them.
I would give it to Sanchez personally. That's what I would do.
Rover.
One thing I will give Sanchez. I'm not giving him no captain. I'm not giving him no captaincy. But even today, like
really
one
good.
thing I used to criticize him a lot, it was coming for crosses and corners. I'm not gonna lie. Today, he came for crosses. I'm not that scared on corners, and even his passing, he did one mistake, but his passing.
I think he's been Chelsea's best player this season.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring it. So shout out to your boy Josh. Olise is the Allen Iverson of football right now. Hashtag. Okay, I think that's going a bit too far.
Yeah,
He's
but
good, but that's going a bit
Olise's not a
too
loser.
far. Okay, Allen Iverson, put some respect on Iverson's name. He's good. That's okay. Let's just chill with this whole Olise thing. He's good, but let's just chill.
yeah, but Olise is not a loser. You actually want a league title. So it's all good.
SK, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm
SK,
just
don't do
saying.
that. There's context. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
to Blaise. When was Cuckoo's last bad game individually? Probably you have to probably go to last season.
Nah, today was good as well. Coming into the midfield,
No, he had a great series. Like you have to go to the last season because he had a bad game last season.
Man City.
I
How
still,
Holland bodied him.
even like during
I'm
the game,
still
you got
praying
cooked
for
by
his
several couple
injury,
times. It
by the
wasn't
way. I'm
bad.
still praying for his injury.
Wait, so shout out, it's fair. Milan derby tomorrow. So quickly before we go, who wins tomorrow? So do AC Milan gets
Inter.
crucified?
AC Milan gets 7-pieced.
HH, but what about
Okay,
I don't
7
think he'll
pieces is
get 7
crazy.
pieces, but I think
It's
yeah,
7
Well,
pieces is
how
crazy. So Abdullah, real quick, Arsenal City guys. I mean, really, that game is going to be boring. I'm saying right now. After what I saw, those guys actually hold up. Is that at Etihad or at
Yes,
Emirates?
it's at the Etihad.
Guys, yeah. You know what? Yeah, like nah, like that game is gonna like after what those guys did against Atalanta, Arsenal are going there.
Well, Arteta ban or Mikel ban, I don't know what they call him, but yeah, that's what
Mikel Ban. We're going to pick up Mikel Ban.
Netanyahu.
Okay, you know what?
Are we not talking about Man United?
Hell no. Abdallah.
You're saying that Enzo looks pregnant, right? So is he an XX chromosome or XY chromosome?
Abdallah, what are you saying? So,
By the way,
do you get the win?
Have you realized that all Arsenal fans over the years deserve to apologize to you because all the years slandering your pragmatism as your club culture, now they have a pragmatic manager trying to play your way and trying to basically emphasize on the way that your greatest ever manager, Uncle Mo, and they're trying to do the same way, if not worse. So,
Abdallah, all I'm saying though is pray for Milan and pray for City. That's what I say. Guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the show. Sunday Hangout. Peace out. One love, one love, one love, one love.
Bye.